Oh, what's going on, chat? Hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday evening thus far. How we doing, everybody? 21 with the first. Welcome in 21, Amphi and Jeezy. Yo, it's that time. Let's go. Indeed, man. Indeed. We're 3-0. Chilling, just grinding some Balatro. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Well, technically we're 3-6. It is what it is, but you know. Welcome in Andrew in YouTube chat. Oh my god, hello again. Oh my god, hello again indeed. And Salad Bucket, welcome in. It's midnight, so I'm about to go to bed. Just stopping in to say good luck and thanks for all the lessons. Slammed out a bunch of runs today. Finally beat Orange Steak and unlocked everything now except Ricky. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad that my lessons have been helping, dude. That's awesome. Hope you have a good sleep. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Did I mention that I started working on my version of a Balatro knockoff? Is this yet another like game that I have to play on stream because the dev was like, hey, you know, I made this? I don't mind those. I phrased it like that was an annoyance. I actually quite like that. And most of the games that people reach out to me about are actually like really good. Case in point, Runeborn. Case in point, Fame and Folly. Case in point, there's one other one that I'm forgetting. Also, let me pull up Live Split. Get that cooking. Actually, I'm going to close that for right now. We'll open that when we get into the games after the dulls and everything. Sup, Shock? How goes it? What's up, Zagnor? It's going pretty well. I can't lie. I can't lie. It's going all right. What about you, man? Hope you're doing well. 21 with the 20 stream. That's big. Appreciate that. We're at 12% on this profile. Yes. 12%. Hey, 47% of the collection already? Come on. Come on. Spectral cards. Do you think Ghost deck to get Spectral cards is going to be tech? Probably only for bad Spectrals, right? Maybe only for like Ouija or something. Played Balatro for the first time in a minute yesterday and won 2 out of 3 gold stake runs. Huge, man. That's awesome. Good stuff, bro. Didn't even have to shake off the rust. There was none there. Let's see. Maybe, but it's nowhere near done. It would be pretty similar, just with my own twists. Right now, I have hands done, chromas, card effects done, the shop done, animations are all coded and stuff. Just got to add more jokers. Oh, so this is like literally like a Balatro like in the exact sense. It's Balatro but with a twist. Okay, that's interesting. That sounds cool. I hope that goes well, man. We could ghost for the C++. We can. I think at the end of the day, yellow is just going to be easier. If we... Okay, caveat. Ghost is way easier if we're not trying to do this lossless. If we get that far, right, and we don't lose, then yellow is better, just so we continue to not lose. That's not happening, so you're probably correct in that Ghost is, like, the best for C++ing, I would reckon, but I digress. Good luck, streamer. Won't be staying for much as English is a chud subject. Truth nuke, man. Shout out my English enjoyers in chat. Y'all are the black sheep in this chat for real. Actually a crazy subject, not in a good way. Derogatory. Hate English. It is what it is. Anyway, let's get into the dulls, shall we? And then we'll rock some games. We'll try and cook a little bit faster with today's stream since we only, I think, knocked out 3 games yesterday. We'll see. All right, Balatro for the day. Throwback opener, never lets me down. Ooh, oh God. It isn't scaling. It has to do with RNG. It's a common Jokers. This has to be either exactly... No, it could be... It's $4. Since it's yellow, it's $4 or $5. This can't be reserved parking, so it has to be exactly business card, 8-ball, or hallucination. I guess we go with hallucination and just try and narrow it down from there. I'll take a hallucination in 2. That works. Not doing the poople. What? What is the poople? You know what? I don't even want to know. I'm not doing it. Balatro guesser. So the background is a dead giveaway that this is the water. 40 grand. What is that's green steak anti 5 is what I'm soul reading. I didn't even know that. Anti 6 white steak as well. Okay. I just knew that anti 5 on purple steak was 50K, so I just figured I'd take a shot in the dark, as it were. Not bad. Balatrodal in 2, Balatro guesser in 1. 10 out of 10 scrandle. Let's see it. Let's see it. Chicken on a stick or chicken souvlaki? For the price, definitely the souvlaki. Good bonus round. Pepperoni pizza or onion bahis? Chips and mint yogurt. Really bad picture, but this is overpriced. This is kind of a toss-up right away. This is an awful picture, but it's not like that bad. Pizza gets debuffed for whatever reason, like so consistently. And this is 20 dineros. 20 bones for a pizza, kind of crazy. I'm gonna go with the right. Punished, what can you do? I think whenever it's a bad picture, you just always have to bias against that. Right is a bad picture too. Chana masala with samosas. I think samosas unironically buff that, but it's just such a bad picture that we go with the left. We'll exercise. We'll learn from our past mistakes. Chicken curry and rice with a bottle of Moretti. If this wins, it is only because of the brewski. There you go. I'm not even justifying the right. Chicken curry and chips. The fries look so bad over here, but the chicken looks really good. Do we think the left wins because of the brewski? $6.73. I mean, normally people aren't fond of the sausage and bread at all, but a brewski on top of that, I feel like could edge this out. This is a generationally bad scrandle for us. Maybe we just continue to alternate. Wrong, right, wrong, right, wrong, right. So we're getting this one wrong then. So I'm going to go here. Ah, drat. For the record, I thought the pizza lost there, but I figured I would be proven wrong like everything before it. Victory burger, almost assuredly. Enclosed bun hot dog with ketchup and mayo. What's with the enclosed bun hot dogs, yo? Thai noodles with crispy chicken balls. Shits on like damn near anything that's seen on the scrandle. Monster burger. Cheeseburger with a chicken trip and 2 mott sticks. Over mac and cheese made with penne. No thanks. No thanks. Those dumplings you can buy in the supermarket for like $4.99, by the way, for about 20. Yeah, tell me about it, yo. Tell me about it. I went to a local restaurant. Not like a chain or anything, so it's not anything that y'all would know. But I went to a local restaurant with my dad for Father's Day. We split a pizza, and then we also split an appetizer, which were like... It was like some kind of pot stickers. I don't remember what kind. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, but it was like $11, and I think it was 7 pot stickers. Which, like, especially between the two of us, is kind of whack. But like, bro, what does that amount to per pot sticker? I was like, you got to be shitting me. Anyway. RNG'll, and then we'll get into the runs. We're not beating yesterday, and frankly, it's not even going to be remotely close. We got top 3% yesterday. I would be gobsmacked if we got even close today. They wanted $14 for that sad-ass looking mac and cheese, which is insane. Yeah, the mac and cheese made with penne was actually, like, crazy. Bottom 33. Well... Normally, I would crash out about such a low number. However, considering yesterday was like a generational pull, I feel like that kind of makes sense. That kind of just keeps the equilibrium going. So I'm not that upset about it. I don't know why. I always do that. I always like go to a different scene when all I need to do is just hide the tab. Why is having 6 digits a badge? Because you can get less than 6 digits. We've gotten a 5-banger before. Anyway, hey Shock, what's up, boy? And welcome in Will as well. Let's see. The use of understanding English and writing is good, but English class is a chud. We all really should read more. I agree. I need to read more, and I say that I need to read more, and then I never like make it a point to read more. But I digress. The game's roughly the same. I actually started this knockoff project because one of the people I know wanted me to make it. I hope you'll enjoy the amateur art and shaders. That's sick. Welcome in Plinkus the Wise as well. Huge username. Welcome in Hamburgord. Tough Scrandle Seed today. Yeah, the opener to that Scrandle Seed was kind of wild. I don't know. When I say I need to read more, it's always manga. I just don't read anything. The last time I've read a physical book was probably... I read a lot on the internet. I would say I go out of my way to read like articles of just like random shit or like news happenings and etc. and so on. I would say I go out of my way to read articles slightly more than the average person, but I don't think I've physically I don't think I've sat down and read a physical book since I was in high school, at the very least. And I do need to do that just because I do own quite a few books that I have not started, but I was just like, ooh, that looks cool. Read The Great Gatsby again. Great Gatsby was kind of it was definitely the top 50% of the English curriculum books that were like forced upon you. What's the definitive best book that they have you read in English curriculum? I don't know how much the English curriculum varies like by state, or even if it does. So I don't know if like everybody in chat would have the common takes. My English curriculum, I'll say, top book that we were forced to read, Fahrenheit 451. That book was really good. Lenny just focused on the rabbits. Yeah, Of Mice and Men wasn't that bad either. Fahrenheit 451 was, I think, the definitive best book in our English curriculum. That book was so good. I think the definitive worst book in the curriculum was The Scarlet Letter, and it's not even close. It's The Scarlet Letter, and by like multiple orders of magnitude, that shit sucked. I was one of probably 2 people, by no exaggeration whatsoever. My graduating class was like 100+ people. By no exaggeration, I think I was one of like 2 people that didn't cheat and who actually read The Scarlet Letter in full. And if I could go back in time and change specific things about my high school career, one of the very first things that I would change is cheating on The Scarlet Letter. I was like, okay, this is such a... Because my thought process is like, bro, The Scarlet Letter is like 1,000 years old. Not really, but like I'm using hyperbole. So I was like, my thought process was like, oh, this is such an enamored title in like English curriculum that they've had us read it for like this long. Surely it's not that bad. And that was my mindset throughout the book until I got like 80% of the way through it. And then I was like, oh, this is actually just dog shit. And the only reason that they make you read this is because it's old. That is literally the only reason that it has any any sort of like stigma in the English curriculum whatsoever, is because, hey, it's an old book. Scarlet Letter is ass, bro. It's so bad. 90% of the book is just exposition. Like the entire first like 4 weeks of the book when you're reading it for class is just like them setting everything up. And it's like, yo, get on with it, man. That shit was ass, bro. Fahrenheit 451 was mentioned while I was in middle school, even though my country's official language is not even English. That kind of says something, I feel like. Apparently in RNGeedle there are badges for being exactly a number. What? That makes sense, I guess. Did you read To Kill a Mockingbird? We read it, but I don't remember much about it. But we did read it in high school. Crime and Punishment was the worst required book for me. Yeah, that was not required for us. Fahrenheit 451 was in my grade school. Y'all read Fahrenheit 451 in grade school? What kind of whack-ass school was I? Public school. That's what I was going to. Bro, we didn't read Fahrenheit 451 until Honors English 10. We didn't that was not a part of our curriculum until an honors class in sophomore year for us. That's kind of wild. In grade school, that's crazy. Yeah, also, I feel like, I mean, Fahrenheit 451, I think you could definitely argue is a middle school book, but in grade school, I mean, like, is anybody cognizant enough in grade school to understand, like, anything that goes on in Fahrenheit 451 on the level that, like, you need to understand it for it to make sense? I went to private school until 9th grade. I've been a public school Andy my entire life. Or I was. I'm not still in school. Also, hello, Aaron. You sent a message and I ignored it because I got distracted by the discourse in chat currently. But hello, Aaron. Welcome to the stream. I was a college level reader at 6th. I was also the I was also that. I was a gifted child all throughout school. Until until high school when I stopped caring. I still performed at a gifted child level in high school, but like all the way up until my junior year started, I still kind of acted like a gifted child. And then once I pulled up to junior year, I was already like so set on not going to college that I was just like, yep, whatever. Whatever. Graduated top of my class though. Let's go. Because I still, like, tried to get good grades. I just stopped caring about school, if that makes sense. I don't know. Any thoughts on the Steam Machine? Kind of sounds revolutionary to me, if only it came out 222 years ago. The Steam Machine is honestly a pretty cool concept and something that I think bridges the gap between console gaming and PC gaming pretty well. If it comes out 2 years ago and is thus, like, $300 less expensive because of AI fucking everything up. Now that it's being released in 2026 and it's $1,000+ instead of like $700, $800, split the difference, $750. I can't really bring myself to care, man, if I'm being honest. I can't really bring myself to care about it. We gotta kill Sam Altman. If I ever get... For the purpose of people looking through my internet digital footprint, as it were, if I ever get, like, turbo famous, I'm going to disagree with that statement. However, I do agree we should kill him in Minecraft. Anyway. Anybody ever read BFG, Big Friendly Giant? I don't think we ever read it, but I think it was brought up. Markiplier in the Bite of 87 clip saying 7. Fallen with the 7 streak. Appreciate that. But yeah, like unironically, I think the Steam Machine is like pretty hype if it doesn't cost $1,000+, but like $1,050 for the base model of the Steam Machine. Who cares? Who cares? Have we really not caught you saying anything worse? Not in the context that, like, by the time I could get turbo famous, Sam Altman and all the AI cronies could be, like, in charge of the world, and then I could be killed for, like, saying that shit. You know what I mean? I digress. I'll consider once I'm dead. It's a little morbid, but also, like, I get I get it. Okay, let's get a live split on the screen. Let's get into the first game, shall we? If you're, if you weren't here for last night's stream and you don't know what we're doing, we started, so back when I did the charity stream, one of the goals for the charity stream, I think it was one of the last goals, was 0 to 100% Balatro. So we're trying to, I made a new profile last night called New Game Plus. We're trying to 100% Balatro. We're trying, asterisk, trying to do it lossless. That's not happening because that is like bare minimum like 160 games that we would have to lose without dropping the, or that we would have to win without dropping the ball. That shit is not happening. But we're attempting it at the very least. We haven't lost a game yet, so technically we're still doing that. But yeah, that shit's not happening. That shit's not happening. Flashcard is so ass. Fuck, man. Didn't save me early. Had to pop a Lucha for Hook because Flashcard is +4 and I'm on Shoot the Moon. And once it was +60 molt, it does nothing because every molt comes from Shoot the Moon and Steel. Dog shit ass Joker. This ass card propaganda is so forced. What are you doing running both of those? You pick one or the other. What? Running Shoot the Moon Flashcard and then wondering why Flashcard is bad. What do you mean? Also based. Nah, I can't even say based because you're running Shoot the Moon and that shit's just ass. Like, I'm sorry. I can't even really in good faith say that it's based. Even though I kind of want to, just out of principle. There's no other Jokers. Whatever you say, whatever you say. Shoot the Moon is so good. Fuck you. Shoot the Moon is ass, bro. Shoot the Moon is win more as fuck. Particularly in the early game. If it's a Shoot the Moon pivot, like mid to late, I can... Late game, it doesn't make sense. If it's a Shoot the Moon pivot mid game, I can kind of justify it. If you take that shit in the early game... Here's the pipeline with Shoot the Moon early game. You run 2 blinds, it's completely fine. The 3rd blind, fuck-ass game, bottom decks all of your queens, and you just die and there's nothing you can do about it. That's the pipeline with Shoot the Moon every single time you pick it up in the early game, and it's just so impossible to pick up any time aside from that, unless you already arbitrarily happen to be fixing for queens. Shoot the Moon is bad, I think. It's better than Baron, ironically, because Baron is X-Molt, and so I feel like Baron should be better, but like Shoot the Moon, since it's common, you see it more often, you get more... Maybe it's not better, maybe you just get more opportunities to like build around it since it's common, but Shoot the Moon does feel better than Baron, I will say that, with the existence of Steel. But I think that might be me being on the crack pipe. Nah, I'll say it, Shoot the Moon's better than Baron. They're both bad, though. Based in what, Mr. Streamer? I'll walk my ass back to 2019. What? Can we look inside this Steam? Can we look inside this stream? We already kind of looked inside yesterday. Shoot the Moon is like the only reason you play high card other than Stuntman. People shoot the moon and the tidal waves drown them. Shock, you should get mods for Slay the Spire 2. There's one called Iron Chad. What is Iron Chad? Hello, good luck. Did I miss the Scrandle? You did indeed miss the Scrandle. It was a bad Scrandle, though. We alternated losing and winning for the first 6, and then we won everyone after that, but it was still not good. It was still not good. It puts Giga Chad faces on Clad. That's so stupid, but it's really funny. Make Baron times 0.75 molt. Change my mind. I don't think that makes it any better. The problem with that is that it makes it like insane for high score runs, which I think is fine, full transparency, because the game isn't balanced around high score. So if you want to do Naninf, if you want to make Naninf easier, I say by all means go for it. That doesn't really solve the problem with Baron, which is more so that like Baron's scoring doesn't really suck. It's just that like so many deck fixing stars have to align for it to be good in Gold Stake. And stars outside of that, because like ideally with Baron you want to be playing pair at the very least, but if you're not playing high card, you're kind of trolling, and like getting that many high card levels, you're kind of already winning, right? Baron is takeable precisely when you have Raised Fist. I mean, yeah, essentially, dude. Essentially, it's a high roll Joker. Exactly. It's 4 better steals for 1 Joker slot. It's probably fine. It's not fine, I don't think. It's definitely not fine. Probably the second or it's a high roll joker and probably the second or third most high roll joker in the game. Yeah, I would agree. I find Seance more enjoyable than Shoot the Moon. Okay, you're on the crack pipe. I think anybody who has that take is just a Seance glazer. Like, D1. You are on the crack pipe if you find Seance more enjoyable than Shoot the Moon. Caught. I'm not saying that Seance isn't fun. I'm saying that Seance in a gold stake context is like just as awful, if not worse. Right? Anyway, let's get into the fucking game, shall we? I'll run predictions. Once again, we're on white stake, so like don't expect to win if you're voting for losing, but I digress. Timer's up. Let's lock in. Seance with Fienders can be pretty busted. I mean, yeah, but that's too, like, extraordinarily. You're not wrong, but, like, the stars that have to align for you to get two, like, exact uncommon jokers, and even then it's, like, a pretty niche synergy. Like, I just don't care. I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night, boy. I have more babysitting to do tomorrow. I gotta take my younger brother to Valley Fair. See you guys tomorrow. Please don't jinx me again this time, Shock. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That was so funny to read this morning. Maybe funny is the wrong... No, I'm gonna say it. It was funny for me. I apologize if it wasn't funny for you, but it was hilarious for me to wake up to that. That was wild. Shoot the Moon on checkered also is very solid because you can play flush with 1 or 2 queens in your hand, so like low-key skill issue for you, Shock. How in the fuck are you playing Shoot the Moon flushes? What? You're just not doing that, or at least you shouldn't be. Hello? I guess on checkered maybe it makes sense because you're drawing flushes so easily anyway, but you're telling me I have to hold 5 cards and a queen? You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Definitely taking grabber here since interest doesn't matter. Pretty good gambit. Shoot the Moon flushes. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Granted, we are talking with like debatably. I don't know if it's even debatable. I just don't remember if Kermit ever surpassed it. We are talking with like literally the #1 checkered deck player of all time, but I feel like that's just a checkered deck diff. I think I've walked right into the incorrect Scrandle answers, like stepping on a rake even after being warned. Yeah, yeah. I can't say much more other than yeah. That's like exactly how my games went. Onk. We haven't taken an Onk yet. There's got to be better Onks, though. I think we always just sigil here. Clurbs. Sure, man. I kind of want another Joker for ace builds. I 100% agree. I think it's really stupid that we don't have anything for aces other than Scholar. Because let's be honest. Let's all just be honest with ourselves, chat. Aces should have some sort of endgame win condition. And Scholar is just not a win condition. Oh, he's good in the early game. First off, no, he's really not even that because of the Shoot the Moon thing. If you bottom deck aces one time, then Scholar just doesn't matter. So he's actually kind of ass even for the early game, but like beyond that, bro, your ass is not retriggering plus molten chips. In gold stake at the very least. In white stake you can do anything. Blue Joker is a win condition in white stake for all I know. But like your ass is not retriggering Scholar as your win condition, right? Like Scholar's just buns. Justice for aces is all I'm saying. Let's go for a moon here. The design is satisfying, though he's indeed ass. That's a fair take for sure. The design is kind of satisfying. You got me there. Is it ever just hang him over the fool? I think it's hang him over the fool. I ain't gonna lie. Could have been fortune teller there. Honestly, I just can't be bothered. Fib and Odd Todd. Okay, again, those aren't like. Those aren't like aces need a win condition. Or even just like anything that's built for aces. Like Fib Odd Todd is like aces are collateral. It's not built for aces, right? I got 9 out of 10 for Scrandle. How the heck? I think everything pivot, or like everything is relevant on whether or not you pick the pizza in the opener. I think that makes or breaks your run, if I'm being honest. Fib and Odd Todd is like saying 7s are supported too. Yeah, exactly. I mean, by technicality, you're correct, but like this is the thing that I always bring up, where it's like that's essentially the same argument in my mind as if you're like, oh, a spider isn't a bug. Like, are you technically correct? Yeah, but fuck you, a spider's a bug, dude. I picked the pizza in the opening. That's the only one I got wrong. I thought the pizza was right. What the fuck? The pizza, I didn't pick the pizza and I got it wrong. I thought. Yeah, we gotta skip that shit. The pizza was correct? Yeah, I thought it was. Go for the purple seal here. Do we ever go reserved? Maybe just put it in the collection? No, I'm fine with these jokers, honestly. I don't even think we do that. I mean, that the one I got wrong... I mean that the one I got wrong, the only one. Lol. Oh, that clears it up. That's the only one I got wrong. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Mercury, pair time. I key what I'm thunking. I key what I'm thunking. Technically, spiders are bugs if you count all arthropods as bugs. Well, now we're getting in the weeds, but I think you understand where I was going with that when I, like, initially said it. They're not insects, though? They're not, but, like, bro. They're not, and you're 100% correct, but, like, actually, you know you're not, and I'm right. They're insects, bro. Sell misprint for judge. Did you really just come into this stream, of all places, and tell me to sell misprint? You got me fucked up, man. Okay, never mind. Smeared? I just don't care. Sowie. We can just take pants. We don't need Supernova as well. He really wants to come with, though, like, really badly. I'm gonna keep a banana just to try and pop a Cavendish for the collection. Although I guess you don't need to, like, unlock it that way. Like, it's not an unlock. It is always there. So I guess I don't need to put it in the collection. I digress. This just wins, no? No, it doesn't, because we got rid of misprint. We're chilling. God, that still gets close, though. Bro, white stake is such baby mode. What the fuck? That shit's crazy. Lovers. Cool. We could do lovers here and then, like, flush house, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. Who cares, bro? Who cares? Oh my god, bruh. I smite this man. Who am I kidding? This is Chud Steak. Nothing matters. Yeah, exactly. Say goodbye to lovers. Pride Month is almost over already. It's kind of fucked up that Pride Month ends. You know what I mean? Am I wrong for saying that? I feel like I'm not. Kind of fucked up that Pride Month ends. That's all I'm saying. I really want a Hex here, but, like, it's just not. Hex is just not. Hex is just full stop not good until Black Stake. I will have that take. More aces? I do not want more aces, yo. I'm just keeping it real, twin. There's the license. Isn't there a voucher I still have yet to unlock that's like take a bunch of planets or some shit? That's the enhancements thing. Play cards. Oh, use from Celestial packs. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. No, buy a total of 50 planets from the shop. We have money, so I think I should be doing that. Granted, that's for Planet Merchant, so maybe I don't want to unlock that chud, but like we have to at some point, so we might as well just knock him out. Also, when is that ever relevant? Because we're never fucking taking... Planet Tycoon is the unlock. We're never taking Planet Merchant, ever. So, like, that shit doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's fucked up that the weekend ends. That's also so true, man. That is also so true. I think we need to stop that in the future. My game knockoff will likely be easily moddable too. Big. W mod support. Yeah, fuck that purple seal, I guess. Now I'm kind of understanding why people think scaling jokers are bad until high stakes, because you literally can't scale them until high stakes because you fucking win in like 2 hands for the first 6 antes. I get it now. Nobody likes Ride the Bus unless they've won gold stake, because you just can't scale that bitch in white stake at all. How about red card in castle though? Yeah, that I'll never understand, or obelisk for that matter. I think the basis for obelisk hate just boils down to more people play this game endless than not. And obelisk feels bad because if you're going into endless with an obelisk, obviously if you're going into endless with an obelisk, you're not really understanding what builds work in endless. But like if you're at the average player and you're going into endless with obelisk, it feels bad in your eyes because like that shit's gonna reset inevitably. I think that's honestly probably where 90% of the obelisk hate comes from, because obelisk is like, I would say objectively pretty easy to play with. What's your favorite and least favorite deck, and why do people hate green deck? Favorite deck, probably magic deck. Least favorite deck, I don't really know at this point, honestly. Maybe erratic, just because on gold stake, which is what I play the most of, it's just like a complete nothing burger. It just does nothing. Probably erratic. Or plasma, because again, I mean, plasma is really fun. Even on gold stake, it just feels weird to play, which I'm not particularly fond of. But people just don't like green deck because it's unorthodox. It's got a different play style than everything else, and so people just don't like it because they don't have it figured out, myself included. I think people just hate pivoting. Yeah, I mean, you kind of got me there. That's fair. New Zealander with the hydrate, I got you. There's the photo, followed by the 3rd worst Joker in the game. Big. I guess let me play a high card. I hate being told not to use my discards, whether it's delayed Grat, Grimbo, green deck. I just hate it. That's pretty reasonable, I guess. I don't know. Grimbo's just proven himself so many times. Also, I should have discarded here, speaking of using discards. Grimbo's just proven himself so many times where I don't mind Grimbo asking me that. Same thing with, like, Burger. Burger is, like, kind of stinky because he just, like, takes them away. He doesn't give you the option even to use them. But also, like, Burger is sexy, so, like, I deal with it from him. Green deck and delayed Grat especially. It's always annoying to not be able to use your discards, but the green deck reward and the delayed Grat reward for not doing so just feels so mid, where I hold a grudge. Burger is times 1.75 molt. Well, and also normally on the Burger runs, normally on the runs where you're taking Burger, it's actually more than that because the extra hands get you more scaling molt. So it's like, I mean, probably it ends up being marginally more than that, but like it does end up being more than that is what I'm getting at. Hi again, I have appeared. Drake, hi Ethamir. Once again, what's up? Welcome in. 40 clams, we got a Tempe. I'm gonna take this Planet Merchant, which is a horrible play, but I just want to buy all the planets for that one achievement, so we'll just do that. Opinion on Hit the Road? Overhated for sure. Not to say that it's good, because in truth, I don't really think Hit the Road is good for a rare. If it was like an uncommon, I think it would be completely fine. At a rare, it feels a little bit underpowered, but it's like super overhated. Like, Hit the Road is not that bad on the majority of runs. It's not super good, it's consistent. But it's decent. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not consistent. Speaking of Hit the Road is discard all jacks, right? Belanos with the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had a good stream. Get egged? Hell yeah, bro. We hit 88% raid. 88% raid? What does this mean? Do we have any translators in chat? Hello, hello. Welcome in, Hannah, with the first time chat. Welcome in, Belanos Raiders. Belanos Raiders, we did a charity stream a couple of weeks ago. One of the milestones for said charity stream was 0 to 100% Balatro. Not in one sitting, notably, but we're trying to 0 to 100% Balatro. I started this yesterday, so we're only like 12% overall for collection, maybe 13 at this point. But that's what we're doing, presumably for the next handful of weeks at the very least. New idea, by the way, never done before. He's stealing your flow bar for bar. Yeah, true. It's a completely unique idea by me only. Nobody else on the platform has ever done this. Right, Bear? We got to 88% today. Oh, yeah, that's intuitive. We love watching original content. Exact. And I love making it, bro. Crazy concept. Yeah, bro, exactly. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Congrats on 88%. Are we, I haven't been tuning in for your streams, Bear. Are we just trying to get gold stickers? Just got a fat 11 gold stickers in one game. Huge. Also, Parrot with the 100 biddies here since Bear rated you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the biddies. So yeah, we're just trying to get gold stickers. 11 stickers in a game is crazy. It's the C++ part now. Yeah. The C and C+ is over. Well, good shit. I mean, that's a lot of it. So you'll be chilling in no time. Will your banana die on you like Bear's? I mean, it's not like I'm super attached to it for white steak, so like honestly he could, and I wouldn't be that upset over it. I wouldn't be gutted over Michelle leaving me here. God, why does everything win in white steak? I'm never gonna gather these jacks for the Hit the Road unlock. Getting C++ before C+ is more fun. Based, high key. Parrot with the follow as well. Appreciate that. Welcome in. We're going to take magic tricks so that we can unlock illusion, just so that I don't have to do that later. Which, once again, is a bad play, but, like, we're on white stake. These two jokers just carry us the entire way. So that's fine. In here... I guess we strength a 10 for another jack. I got C++, then C++, then C. Lamau. It's pretty damn easy. Just don't play black deck and don't take illusion. No, I mean, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair, man. Okay, first two pairs shouldn't win. And we can just lock in from there. Moon card. We'll put a pin in that. Ship the pair here. Bro, no jacks. What the fluff, man? I need that fifth jack, please. Do they all have to be same suit? I forgore. I think it's just discard 5 jacks for Hit the Road, right? My hubris isn't letting me check it. I need to figure this out for myself. I believe it's just discard 5 jacks. Yeah. Okay, we're chilling. Yesterday I was playing them on ante 9. I think my Cavendish died. It's never happened to me before. I have like 1,400 hours in this game across platforms because I play it on my phone a little bit here and there, and I've had Cavendish break on me one time. And I was so pissed when it happened because of all games, it broke on my phone while I was just playing casually, so I couldn't even clip farm it. It's depressing, man. My goat is back. Hi, Mark. Oh, Shock is here too. Yeah, typical goober, bro. Welcome in. I'm on 1.2k, 1.3k on mobile alone, and yeah, only saw it die once. Yeah. Why have we drawn so many cards? Do I have paintbrush? I do have paintbrush. This feels like 10 cards, even though like I have eyeballs and I can count. It's clearly not, but this feels like 10. I'm gonna rip a Ouija here just to arbitrarily put it into the collection. Bad play, don't do this, but just so that I don't have to think about it ever again, we're gonna rip that Ouija. Let's just do this, I guess. My Cavendish broke today too, first time, and thankfully it was after Anti-8 boss. And a lot of Cavendish breaks in the chat. Excuse me. W obelisk pivot. I mean, if it was gold stake and I had to use my brain a little bit more, you could convince me. But I mean, we're white stake with 5 hands. We just play pants card sharp and we win the whole video game. It's that easy. Oh wait, I'm into mouth. I'm intelligent. Okay, so we'll just do this. W throwing for content? Are we dead? I don't think we're ever dead there, but that was like really dumb. Wasteful voucher. When is Ouija good to do, except when you have something like the family? Even then, I think it's bad. I think if you want my honest take for gold stake context, I think Ouija is literally only good when you're very early game and have hand size payoffs. So like exactly early game Bean or early game Painted deck. In every other context, I think it's just bad. Which is kind of tragic, but like it just is what it is. Ouija pair slop with blackboard, smaller hand size, better. Wait, Goob's onto something though. Wait, good comms. Or abandoned. I don't even think it's good on abandoned, man. I think you have to have hand size payoffs for it to be good at all. I think it's not even good on abandoned. Maybe the argument on abandoned is for exactly 3 of a kind, and I could see that, but I don't know. I don't even know if I like that. Would it work on checkered? I don't think it works on checkered. I'm assuming the idea is like for flush 5 pivots. I think on checkered deck, I think for flush 5 specifically, you probably want the hand size just to be cycling a little bit more aggressively. Fuck no, it doesn't work on checkered. You really just want the hand size for flushes? Yeah. I fixed my username. Neat, huge. Flower pot? Yeah, I'm not taking flower pots, bitch ass. I'm sorry, chat. Actually, that's a lie. I just lied to you guys. I have to apologize. I'm not sorry about that at all. Flower pot sucks. People asking all this because we've never used it before. I mean, rightfully so, I would say. W Uranus levels. We're on our way. Still remember the gold stake run for my flower pot sold a 40-something spare pants. That's so based. Is that Among Us? Yeah, it's in the base game, brother. What? Oh, wait, you're from Ethamir's chat, so you probably don't know this game. If I had to guess. Why do I have so many fucking aces? What? Oh, I ripped. Okay. Rip it. After I ripped Ouija, it literally just like left my cerebellum. Okay. For gore again. Yup. I'm everybody. Dare I say I'm the best Balatro streamer with dementia on the internet. I know that's kind of a bold thing to say when Vagabond exists, but I digress. What if we put Splash and Hiker into one Jorker? I would love that, but then you would have to murder one or the other, and I wouldn't want to murder one or the other. Focus Shock Ethamir hasn't posted once in the past 2 months. I mean, bro's probably busy, man. I don't know what to tell you. I have also been saddened by the lack of Ethamir streams as of recent, but like, bro's got a life, man. I don't know. High Plash, what would you call it? Whiplash, not quite my tempo, though. Is that Among Us? Yeah, it's Among Us. They got Among Us cards in this video game. Emperor. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm going to hang some of these. No, I have rebate, actually. Hanging aces is, like, extraordinarily bad, and I should not be doing that. Counterpoint, it's white stake, so nothing I do matters in the slightest. Anyone watched the Among Us series? I saw... the only thing that I've seen about it was when we were watching the... during the charity stream, when we watched the Summer Games Fest. They plugged it, and I was like, wow, this is a thing? And that was about as far as that interaction went. I don't think we need the negative vampire. Maybe we want it for the glow-up unlock, though, so we'll just take it. It's decent, also free. Is it actually decent? That's kind of baffling to me, I'm not gonna lie. Is it actually, like, worth its salt? What's your dating life, or have you ever had a crush on anyone? No, I only have eyes for Balatro. Just kidding. No, I have a girlfriend, Drake. Wow, this is like... Are all of my aces just debuffed? No. Only the ones I'm drawing. That's about par for the course. I didn't even know it was free. Yeah, I had no idea it was free either. Chat, should we react to the Among Us show on stream and see how long in nanoseconds it takes for my account to get banned as a result? I feel like that would be a fun pastime. I have a girlfriend, but I've never had a crush on anyone. Giga Chad. Okay, we gotta redeem Assassin's Creed, Divinity Original Sin 2, Spire, and Civ 7. Girlfriend's name is Balatro. Hey, I already made that joke. What's the VIP list? It's just you just get a badge in Twitch chat if you're a VIP. Okay, customized deck. Assassin's Creed, that's at the end. Yes. Divinity. Spire. Civ 7. Civ 7? Really? All the other ones I mess with, but Civ 7? Are we serious here? I'm gonna work towards becoming VIP. Big. You'll get there in no time, bro. Just pull up for every stream. Trust. I am crowding my deck with the most garbage ever, but we're getting closer to that illusion unlock that we'll definitely get at some point. Huh? Who's with me? Another ace. Danke. Good evening. Hope you've had a good day so far. Day was kind of boring, but it was immensely productive, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, likewise, boss. Welcome in. Hope you had a good day as well. Illusion's still broken in the new update. That would be the funniest meme of all time, but I would also be irate because Illusion deserves so much better than being locked behind... not only being locked behind debatably the most garbage voucher in the whole game, but also... being bugged. I had a titanic brain fart there. My apologies. All I'm saying is that Illusion deserves to be, like, recognized at all. 250 antes of Mr. Bones and Cavendish has not died yet. I'm starting to think y'all lying. What? 250 antes of Mr. Bones and Cavendish has not died yet. Am I, like, missing something? What is the correlation there? Am I, like, the biggest loser on the beach, or is that literally just, like, schizophrenic yapping? Mr. Bones skip. Where were you when Cavendish was kill? +2. No, but I want to, like, get value out of this. Using the double bones bug? Yeah, truth nuke. Hearing Civ 7 gave me whiplash. Okay, that's really funny. Civ 7. On the VIP topic, I got VIP on Doc's channel today. I might never shut up about it again. Big, big. When are you joining Major League Balatro Season 4? I don't know, man. They haven't reached out to me about it. I would be so eager to join up, but I haven't been reached out to about it, and I don't want to just, like, I don't know if it's a situation where I'm supposed to reach out, but I don't just want to, especially since, like, Zeno, I don't know all that well. Zeno's, like, the one big Balatro streamer that I have talked to the least, and so I don't just want to, like, pull up to Zeno's chat and just be like, hey, can I be in your event, pretty please? Please? Thank you. Just because I feel like that would be really awkward. So I've kind of, again, I don't know if I'm supposed to reach out, but I've kind of just been, like, eagerly waiting for Zeno to reach out to me. You gotta kill one of the last season players to get in. Well, Vagabond does live in my very same town. So I could make that happen. Although Vagabond, I feel like, is kind of a fan favorite in terms of banter, so I feel like I just wouldn't be able to do that. Bribe Zeno with Rebecca Black tickets. Good comms, good comms. I gotta write that down. I gotta write that down. Doesn't Zeno jump by here sometimes? Not that I can recall. Like, I think the last time that Zeno was in chat was literally, like, unless Zeno is, like, a routine lurker and I'm just none the wiser, I think the last time Zeno was in chat was probably around this time last year. I do not talk to Zeno, like, hardly at all. Zeno hates him, real. I was just about to clarify, it's not because I don't like Zeno or anything like that. I think it just happens to be that Zeno and I's schedules clash the most. Because Raffle's schedule and mine also clash, like, pretty hard, but Raffle streams, like, every day. Zeno's kind of on that Raffle schedule, but he streams, like, not nearly as frequently. So I've probably caught a Zeno stream, like, 2 times ever in my entire life. So it's like a mutual thing. It's like a mutual thing. Automod just caught somebody crashing out at Stream Elements. That's kind of huge. Automod. Oh, I didn't even peep that was you. I didn't even peep that was Drake. Zeno personally hates Australians and schedules events just to exclude me specifically. No MLBA for me. That's tragic, Goob. He's actually just doing that to protect everybody else in the competition, because we all know that if Goobertron was in Season 4, I mean, it wouldn't even be worth watching. Motherfucker would just clean house, dude. 21 with the hydrate, I got you. True. Don't look at my MMR. Buddy, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Granted, I also haven't played comp multiplayer. I don't think I've touched ranked since, like, September of last year, but I don't think I've ever broke above, like, 350 MMR. Don't get it twisted. If I got invited, if I had the good fortune and grace of being invited to season 4 of MLB, there would be a crazy amount of training that would have to go in because I am dog ass at multiplayer. Like, horrible. MLBA is not the same format as ranked multiplayer. They're not babies in MLBA. You're gonna summon one of the multiplayer goats from the shadows talking like that. Not that I'm complaining, because it would be really funny, but I'm just stating what's gonna happen. MLBA rules are friendlier. I don't think they're friendlier for the player. I think the order makes a lot of sense in the context of multiplayer, but they are a lot friendlier for the watcher, and that is at the end of the day what matters the most. So it makes sense. Like, I don't have any hardship whatsoever with MLBA being vanilla rule set. Like, I think it makes the most sense in the world. Fun fact, displaying text nicely inside boxes has got to be the most annoying thing about making a game. I haven't looked at the source code yet, but poor Thunk was working hard for those to look nice. Yeah, something that I didn't even really notice until today when I was like working on the update video and I just saw people talking about it in the Balatro Discord was that like the text for every game piece bounces. I literally never noticed that today, or I never like, you know, deliberately put my eyeballs on it until today, but like stuff like that is just so charming. Missed a blueprint, tough luck, buddy, suck it up, orders for liberals. Truth nuke, bro. Truth nuke. Let's copy the purple seal. Fuck it. Bang. Bang. Why did I do that? I want to discard these. Nah, no, I don't. Bang. Never punished. Magic Ian. Pog. Takes quite a bit of effort to do that wave effect on text. Yeah. Very cool, though. Good payoff. Can I unlock Illusion already, man? How? Surely I only need, like, literally one more playing card. Oh, it doesn't get unlocked until the end of the run. Gotcha. Okay, so I can stop adding dog shit to my deck, for the record. And I need 8 more planets. That's unfortunately not... No, I think that's definitely not happening. Okay, maybe it is. 4 more planets? No, it's definitely not. Hi, Shokus Fok. You're very close. You're very close, so I'll give it to you. Welcome in, Joss. We can always go into endless. Yeah, but like there's kind of no point. It's not like imperative that I be unlocking that shit, you know what I mean? Let me try again. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. I just want to see you get it right. High focus Shoke. Focus Shoke, sorry. So close. So close. Alright, main menu. I think Astronaut at 2 just set the 100% record a day or so ago. Yeah. Mark was talking about that yesterday. GG's, pay out the prediction. 2 points on us losing. Shocker. He did 33 hours flat. Okay, so we got Troubadour, We got, what is this? Oh, Matador. We got Hit the Road, Abandoned Deck. Is this or yeah, Observatory, my bad. This is Illusion, Yeehaw. What is this? Retcon? That makes sense. Pog. Yo, Automod is crashing out. We unlocked the best deck in the game. The best deck in the game? Blood's talking about Abandoned Deck? I don't know, brother. I like Abandoned Deck, but best deck in the game. Kinda wild, yo. Stupid Automod, let me speak my mind. Relax, bro. You're crashing out about ads. Those keep my lights on, brother. You can always sub if you don't want ads, too. I'm just saying. Nebula deck is best. Yeah, you're lucky that you put Kappa at the end of that, buddy. Okay, black deck, white stake, lock in. Prediction up. Prediction was already up, and I just didn't queue into the game. Black deck, white stake. After this, we'll rock the challenge decks, I think, if we're trying to do this lossless. I think that's the angle, is just rocking the challenge decks ASAP. I'll stick to my ad blocker until I have a job. What is the correlation between having a job and ad block? Oh, subbing. No, you know what? Fair enough, man. Fucked up that black deck is required to unlock the best deck in the game. Truly, bro. Truly. Do we shortcut max here? I think we shortcut max here. I want hallucination, but it's black deck, so I'm going to take the crazy joker. Hallucination was absolutely better there, though. I don't know why I'm playing this conservatively on white stake, but I digress. Focus deserves viewers' ad block to be off, at least for a few ads. Look, bro, I appreciate it. I truly do, but I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I use ad block, bro. So if you're using ad block on my shit, would I rather you turn that off? Yeah. But, like, at the end of the day, I'm not going to freak out on people who are using ad block. Okay, I use that shit daily. Daily. I had to work on my day off today. Missed all my friends gaming. That's tragic, man. I'm sorry to hear that. It's fucked up. Seance. We'll put a pin in that. We'll put a pin in that. Seance shortcut. Yeah. We'll put a pin in that. You'll be fucking kidding me, man. Does Twitch Ad Solutions even block ad revenue? I'm not entirely certain, actually. Hollow? I would have to sell something for Hollow. I don't know. I think we dodge Hollow. Seance shortcut, Four Fingers, and Smear Joker. What the fuck? Infinite Spectral cards. Truth, bro. Truth. Haloo. Actually, this is on black deck too, so if we get like hella money, this is kind of the deck to be pulling together like stupid ass combos like that, just because we have the extra Joker slot. That's all you need to make Seance playable? No, literally, bro. It's not even that much, okay? God, dude. You just need 4 hyper niche Jokers in addition to enough scoring to not die. It's not even that crazy. Trio. Yo, I need to unlock Duo as well. Have I played a pair at all this game? I don't think I have. Okay, we need to keep that running. Is that the only one that I'm missing? Probably I'm missing flush as well, just because of the first round. But we'll get around to that at some point. Bonk Temperance in here. I can smell it. I was right. Oh my god. And another Emperor. That's pretty sexy, honestly. Can't believe streamers cheating on pairs. Listen, man. As much as I say flushes suck ass, and as much as they do in low stakes, or in high stakes, rather, I mean, bro, on white stake, if you're not playing flushes, like, what are you doing? Real talk. Molt trigger, dubs. Bang. Faceless, I think, is bad in this context. Yo, just give me all the money in the world. Did I miss Scrandle? 3, we're an hour and 12 into stream, bro. Unfortunately, yes, you did miss Scrandle. Moon card, I can actually maybe get a Spectral. That would be big. I kind of miss the innocent days when I did not know about pair slop. If I was still playing this game outside of my job, I would agree with you on principle, but the fact that I play this game as, like, consistently as I do, like the fact that I play this game literally 3 hours a day, the majority of days in the year, I do not miss those times because my win rate was ass, and that made playing this game agonizing on stream. But I get what you're saying. I just can't agree with it out of principle. Never winning does take its toll. Dude, the C+ grind, when I had like a couple hundred hours in the game, but I was still ass at it, where I would literally click go live, lose like 13 games back to back, click end stream, and just like want to cry, would make me freak out. That's a polychrome every time, by the way. Yeah, especially with... Oh, with Aura? No, for sure. For sure. You can know because that was me that said it. All right, I'm holding you to that shit, bro. There's a Tempe. Take the world card for another Spectral. Should have taken the Neptune level there, but I was too quick with my reroll. Maybe should have even put Aura on the lucky card. I'm fine to continue blocking with it, though, if I'm being 100% fair. Let's go Gold Seal here. Why do people get so mad about pair meta? I don't even get it. It's boring. That's why. I don't... Yeah, it's exactly what All in Vain is saying. I don't even think it's because it's boring. It's just because, like... every other run is like a margin, is like an order of magnitude worse. Not every other hand, but like a lot of the hands in the game are like vastly worse, which is really stinky. Like when quite literally 90% of winning runs are won with pairs if you're playing optimally. Kinda cringe. Kinda cringe. Strength, I don't need. Saturn level, we'll put a pin in that. I mean, at this point, I think Neptune levels are honestly better, but we'll just grab this. Probably not straight flushing. That's okay. Continue to block with Aura. Oh wait, I have Crystal Ball. I didn't even peep that. Did I take this ante? I'm like too focused on chat. Smash like. Take a Blue Seal. It's really good with these types of builds. I think we could have taken that, but I'm going to dodge it because I'm built different. I'm also blocking the fuck out of Hallucination, aren't I? I don't actually know if I am, but judging by where my brain has been, I'm thinking I probably am. Do you think standard packs would be too strong if you could edit them with tarot cards and such? Nah, honestly, man, I think they would be, like, marginally stronger. I really don't think that that would shake things up, like, at all if you could edit standard card hits, or standard pack hits with tarot cards. I think that would matter, like, very seldom. Pull utility jokers build Batman? I mean, we're playing straights and we're on white stake. Like, what do you want from me? Seance. Oh yeah, Smeared would have been tech. Yo, I'm so used to like dodging Smeared because I think he's ass, but yeah, Smeared actually would have been goated here. I'm kind of a fool for passing Smeared. Streamer, does the boss mean that we are dead? Pillar? With planet levels, I think no, although it is kind of close. These all suck, bro. Can I finesse a straight flush? Probably. Probably. Okay, I'll go fuck myself. Do I even want to, is the question. Straight flush is still pretty good for levels. W Aura. Nice. What would be the most Reddit build of all time? Four Fingers Shortcut. All in Vain said Baron Mime. I think it's neither. I think it's probably anything with Trib. Nah, anything with Photo Chad, but bonus points if there's Trib. Because if you have any Photo Chad build, then the quintessential Reddit angle is going on r/Balatro and asking for optimal Joker order instead of just like pulling out a calculator and figuring it out. So I think the answer is literally just anything. I guess retriggers can apply. So maybe Baron Mime, but I feel like Photo Chad, since it's so much more common, is like the quintessential Reddit build for sure. This is kind of a bad hungman angle as much as I want to take it. So we'll just go for a wheel. Foil on the Seance, sure. I avoid Photo Chad because I'd rather just lose the run if that's my only way out. I think that's a little bit of a crazy take, but I'm not the biggest fan of Photo Chad in gold stakes. Not at all because I think it's bad, I just think it's boring. I'm just not a big fan of retrigger archetypes. My hot take for most Reddit build is Swash Egg. No, it's definitely not Swash Egg. I'm so sorry, but it's definitely not Swash Egg, man. Does it ever sell To the Moon and Crazy Joker for stencil here? We could onk a stencil with Seance too, and that would be really funny. Balatro multiplayer is 90% retriggers, unfortunately. What's the other 10%? I guess gold stake isn't always retriggers on multiplayer, but I mean, bro, I would say 95% at the very least. I mean, I'm splitting hairs at that point. Do you enjoy the technicality of Balatro in order to get scoring and be efficient more than just having scoring/econ jokers? Elaborate on that statement. Like, how do you mean? Do you enjoy the technicality of Balatro in order to get scoring and be efficient more than just having scoring/econ jokers? Like min-maxing or what? Or are you asking if I like utility jokers? I enjoy utility jokers. I just think the unfortunate truth is that a lot of them are pretty bad for high stakes. I mean, it's probably a 50-50 split. There are a lot of utility jokers that are good. Maybe I'm on the crack pipe, but I think just as many of them are bad. Like, Shortcut, I think, is one of the best jokers for all of Gold Stake. Speculative Oops is really nice in Gold Stake, because, like, $4. Pretty easy to spec into. Lucky procs make it insanely valuable. Lots of probability-based jokers. Hallucinations fire. But then there's also, like, fucking Seance, right? As in stringing mechanics together instead of just having straight up good jokers, some open-ended situations like that. Oh, like synergies? Yeah, I enjoy that quite a bit. I like that style of mechanic for sure. Should have taken the stencil there. I was going to, and then I forgot that it existed, and I was yapping, so I just rolled past it. I don't think it'll actually end up mattering, but like it could is the thing. Okay, maybe not when we're putting up numbers like that, but I digress. Let's overwrite one spade here just to get a Seance proc. So you like synergies like photo chat? All right, buddy, let's not take it that far. Come on now. Let's not take it that far. What do you, I mean, what the hell is this? Who do you think I am? Zawarudo, do I want a Jordan ticket? Fuck no. Fuck no. Monoclay. Ew. Ew. I don't want to block medium, so I'm gonna do perhaps a stinky play, and I'm gonna go. I should have put the purple seal on this and then deathed it, but that ship has sailed. We're gonna do one of these, and then we'll rip this. Okay, really bad score. Could be this, and then we steal it up. One more. Bang. Burnt Joker. Huh? I'm gonna hit you guys with a hot take. If you don't want parameta, Thunk would have to remove blue seals and gold cards from the game or severely nerf them. I agree with the, what the fuck? Hello? He's a hot take. Oh, I thought you were just invoking his ass. What the hell? I think we take that over Moon. Anyway. If you don't want parameta, Thunk would have to remove blue seals and gold cards from the game or severely nerf them. I think, well, for starters, blue seals are probably, they haven't been confirmed to be getting a nerf, but they're probably receiving a nerf, probably. So you might be right there. I think there is a reality where gold cards also get a nerf. I don't think it's necessary, but like gold cards are extraordinarily good. And I think the majority of players are not ready for that conversation, but like gold cards are really fucking good. I think parameta hinges on the availability of plus mult scalers, TBH. I could see that take, I suppose. I think that's far from the only factor though. I do think the majority of I mean, plus mult scalers help, but like I think pair spam as an archetype is probably mostly helped by blue seals. Out of all plus mult scalers, over half of them are spamming hands. Das ist fair. I don't know, but like you can run pair builds without plus mult scalers though, right? I would even say that it's pretty easy to do so. But you need blue seals to do that. So if blue seals caught a nerf, I still think pairs would be really good, and in honesty, I don't think you can really dodge pairs being good without reworking like the whole fucking game. But I think blue seals would be a great way to like make them not have as titanic of a share of the meta. Hey Chud, how are you? What's up, Genie? That's why it's meta, it's flexible, yeah. You need more hand types to be more flexible. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Imagine that Bus and Grimbo were deleted. Let's just keep Supernova in just as an example. Then how often would you actually want to run pairs if you knew there was only one Joker that scales by playing more pairs? I mean, like, fair. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going into it. Joker incentive. I'm not saying the Joker incentive has no part of it, but I think getting rid of both Joker incentive and blue seals is probably unnecessary. I think you just hit one or the other, and blue seals are like so egregiously powerful that you probably just hit the blue seals. And I think pairs are still pretty strong, but I don't think, even with the plus molt incentives, I don't think they're like that bad. Blue seal nerf would severely hurt straight too, so you know it brings every hand down while only hurting pair ever so slightly more. It's more of a balance of the game in general than actually balancing pairs. Yeah, that's kind of fair. Dossie's kind of fair. This was on my front page and jump scared me. What the fuck, man? What, you don't like the you don't like the thumbnail? What's wrong with the thumbnail, yo? Welcome in. All right, let's buy this guy just so I can like unlock the one voucher. Bruh. I think flat molt scalers like red card and the uncommon still allow pairs to fester. I mean, yeah. I don't, unless you like overhaul the entire game. What I'm getting at with the Joker incentive take is unless you literally overhaul the entire game from scratch, I don't think pair builds ever like stop being meta. I think you can definitely push them down in the share, but I think they're still probably the quintessential build after all these balance changes, unless some shit happens where it's like, okay, new blue stake is like, or not even new blue stake, but like Balatro 1.1 is now instead of 3 discards default, you get 4, but you have like 3 hands or some shit like that. Like, unless that becomes the default, I don't think pairs are ever going to be dethroned. The only reason I joined your streams is because of the stupid stream thumbnail. Based. Based. There's only flashcard as an uncommon. The rest are not pair or are not good. Bro said, yeah, like flashcard. There's dagger at uncommon, yeah. I do not want 3 hands as a default, 2 hands on black deck. I mean, you can just rework black deck at that point, right? I think you could argue in its current state that black deck needs a rework anyway, but like, I digress. Do we ever sigil here? I think no, just because we have a lot of spades. Let's just like aura something up, I guess. Ecto can reduce that hand size. I can do this for straight level. Still, I do not want every anti-1 to be black deck now. That sounds horrible. I think that's because I mean, I don't really want it either, but in fairness, if we're looking at this objectively, I think that's because you're thinking black deck gold stake. I think white stake anti-1 black deck is like extremely feasible. I think 3 hands, 3 discards black deck is extraordinarily fine. And in this hypothetical, that's what gold stake would be at the end of the day. Like I don't want it either, but I'm just saying ultimately I think it does end up being completely fine. Brother. So much for blue seals. Does this even win? I have no plus molt that helps this out. I need 224. This has to win, yeah, because we have the foil. We have 2 instances of foil. No, this always wins, even if we don't get molt triggers. Stupid ass blue seals. All right. We have the 1 voucher now, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's grab the Fool. I looked away. Did you take Hieroglyph? No, we're on black deck. Never mind. Losing on white stake would be mad funny. I mean, true, but like, I don't want to do that. Although, to be fair, if we were going to do it on any deck, I would want it to be black deck for sure. Gay dice, happy pride. Good shit. IMO, the worst part of black deck is the -$1, so maybe a red stake rework would subsidize the 3 hands. I don't think you can look at black deck and just identify one bad thing about it, because, like, the whole thing with black deck is that all of the bad things contribute to each other on it. I've seen Doc do gold stake black deck with Hieroglyph and no grabber. That's always fun, bro. It's always fun. What the fuck? Just bottom 0% on RNGeedle? That's crazy. Bottom 0? What? You got the worst number definitively? That's fucking crazy. True, the +1 Joker slot is so bad. Literally, bro. I want to hit a bottom 0%. Yeah, I feel like a bottom 0% is more impressive than like a top. Which I know doesn't make any like objective sense, but I just feel like it's more impressive. What are our rank comps looking like? I haven't hung any aces. Why is this? Onk poly dice, trust. If I didn't have shortcut, honestly, I could get away with that. And there's, I mean, debatably, I could even still get away with it, but I digress. Let's go for wheel into Hermie. The amount of, I just want to throw it out there as well. The amount of 2 and 4 wheels that I have whiffed while I've had dice. Okay, now I hit one, so it kind of makes me look like an idiot for complaining about it. But the amount of 2 and 4 wheels that I have whiffed this past handful of streams has actually been frustrating. Any tips for completing Completionist ++? Ghost deck is your friend. Ghost deck is your friend. Essentially what it boils down to on Ghost deck is two big things. A, you can hex dogshit jokers at the beginning of the run, and that helps you get a gold sticker on them because the polychrome means that they're like actually doing something as opposed to just like sitting there and being chuds. And also you can get ectoplasm in your shops if you have enough money. Those 2 things make it pretty worth taking. Also, like, even if you don't hit a good hex on like a gold sticker, like hex is just really good for winning runs. So even if you're not hexing something that you need a sticker on, like the utility that hex offers you means that you're probably just going to be winning runs anyway. And if you're winning runs, you're getting gold stickers. So essentially just play a lot of ghost deck. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. Sell you guys. Then we hit this. Yo, honestly, would I be crazy if I said I was a little scared of the omelet challenge? I haven't done the omelet challenge since I was like brand ass new at the game, so it's entirely possible that I'm just hyping it up in my head and I just like fucking smash it when we play it the first time. But like I remember having difficulty with the omelet when I was like trying to complete it for the first time. Either you hex a bad Joker and it does something, or you hex a good Joker and it can often get you across the line with a Joker fewer. Yeah, precisely that. Precisely that. We'll go for Dice Nanner. Try and get the Cavendish. Also just Ecto. I don't wanna. Excuse me. My first time doing the omelet challenge, I got a swash ante-1, realized I sold too many eggs and held R. Swash comes back surely. It's classic, bro. I mean, Ecto also benefits C++ on Ghost Deck. Oh, yeah, no, I said that, bro. I said Ecto's in your shops. That's sexy. Don't think I've lost the omelet challenge once. Yeah, I turbo lost that shit. When I was like brand ass new to the game. I think I'm selling the world card just because Vessel actually kind of has me shitting bricks here. I think we take a Mime, yeah. Mime Steel has us winning Vessel, no doubt. I think we sell a Seance for a Mime. Bruh. Burnt Joker's getting no value just because on Black Deck I'm too much of a pussy to, like, ship bummy hands in order to get Burnt Joker value, which I think is the objective in correct play, but I don't care. Let me be bad at video games. It's white stake. I get to be without getting punished at all. Bang. 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 Dusk? Do we want this? I feel like we slotted in once we've opened our packs with Hallucination. I feel like we maybe slot this in just in case of Glass. Because Vessel is kind of spooky, I'm not gonna lie. None of this really matters in my eyes. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Death a Jack arbitrarily. Hungman. Should I get ice cream or Nutella? Yo, ice cream for sure, if you're asking me. I do not fuck with Nutella that much. It's okay at best in my eyes. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, chat. Okay at best in my eyes. Thank you so much. I got you, bro. Freddy Shockery? Hell yeah. Bang. I guess I don't need the Hungman after all. I'm gonna sell this dumbass Ecto too. That was actually stupid. I was thinking that I was gonna be reaping the reward of 2 blue seals. Not the case. Okay, never mind. It is the case. I'm actually a genius. Fuck everybody who thought I was wrong. That's a weird head-to-head. Do you just eat spoonfuls of Nutella? Unrealistic? Maybe realistic? Well, okay, first off, I'm assuming that they were just like, gonna like put it on some bread or some shit like that. But also, I don't think it's that unrealistic for people to just mac spoonfuls of Nutella. I think spoonfuls, plural, is maybe a little bit of an unrealistic expectation, but I think there are many a person in the world who just be macking a spoonful of Nutella like it's nothing. And for the record, I do not agree with that behavior whatsoever. I think that's obscene. But I do think it's a thing. We'll take the Lucky Cat here just because that's better than Nanner if it procs one time. Spaceman! I don't think that's a burnt Joker angle. Makes me sad to pass a Spaceman, but I just don't think that's what it is. Why did I think we're discussing ice cream and fortune teller? What? No last minute chariot. I'm sad. Y'all ever just have a tinnitus moment? I just had one. Where you get like half a second of an instance of tinnitus and then it just goes away. Dumbass burnt Joker. I'm gonna cry. Don't do this to me. You know how much I've sacrificed! King of Hearts? Fuck! I only need the one steal. We saw. I only need the one steal. You gotta be fucking kidding me. 7 of Hearts? That don't do shit for me. I have 4 10s, yo. 3 9s. I guess the 9 is irrelevant unless I keep the 8 or the ace. But I need to keep a steal here. So I guess we keep the ace. This could get me a Glumbus trigger as well. Maybe could have done that in a slightly different fashion, but I digress. We got there. One 5x on the kitty as well. Turn it into a strush and lose. That's the ultimate gambit. Why is this not strushes, by the way? Because I didn't get enough suit changers, and then we had burnt Joker, and my strush level is 3. Okay, dude? Also, why didn't I get... Oh, there we go. Planet Tycoon. Okay, we have Duo. We have Checkered Deck. We have Planet Tycoon. Turn it into a strush and discard it to unlock Brainstorm again. Wait, 5-head? 5-head? Who bet on me losing? They were licking their lips on that last hand. High key a bum if you bet on me losing. All right, we have challenges unlocked. Hello? Is this a victory lap situation? Save and quit, maybe? I'm assuming this is a victory lap situation. Balatro moment? Yeah, no shit. Okay, so I guess we're playing Magic Deck? Or maybe we play red stakes so that we can unlock decks? Okay. Nah, that's... I didn't want to play challenge decks anyway, man. I guess. The fuck? Alright, let's do red stake so we can unlock some shit. Actually, do we want to just do yellow red stake? Nah, I want to save that for later because that's just like freelo. This game got nominated for Game of the Year and won Best Indie Game, by the way. Good shit. Black red? Yeah, fuck no. Fuck no. I don't think that should happen. I don't think that would happen in my game as it doesn't have challenges. Ah, well, that explains it. All right, new prediction up. Log in. Log in. Hello? What the fuck, man? Hello! Thank you. Blue stake moment, by the way? Blue stake non-red deck moment for that matter. Foil bluey? Yeah, don't mind if I fucking do, dude. It is so surreal to look into all these like shop 1 packs and there isn't a rental or eternal sticker in sight. That shit actually freaks me out. Imagine you drew the flush, but it wasn't enough. Lamau, I would have freaked out. Here's the Chad. I guess we just take that since we're on red stake. If we find a photo, it's just freelo. I just don't want the Scholar, man. I'm not gonna lie. Average Plasma Anti-1. This is a far above average Plasma Anti-1. What are you on about? Okay, so we're against Wall, so I guess we're taking the Scholar. Probably we don't even need it, but like, I think it's foolish to not take it when that's what we're up against. Hi, so it's like 2 a.m. where I live. I gotta get some sleep. Coward. Coward. Just kidding. Have a good night, man. Do we ever? No. I don't want to. I think on white stake we can, or on red stake we can, 4 discards. I just don't want to. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I fucking hate that guy. Punished because we drew ace 5 4 3. I guess for the lulz I'll just do this. Pre not drawing the 2. Yep. Okay, we drew it right at the end. If this was gold stake we wouldn't have drawn that, and that is high key why I fucking hate superposition. The fuck you mean, coward? I have school on the 24th of June? School of slave drivers, bro. What the fuck? Nah, sleep well, man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. It's in the box. That's okay. Punished for not taking superposition, I guess. Cool. I think foil bluey is enough for me to just never want to do anything with runner. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nest egg run preview. My humidity sensor has been stuck at 67% and I've never wanted to change it more. Wait, why would you want to change it at such a blessed number? It's kind of weird. Do I dare take satellite over runner? I think no, but if I was at interest cap, I definitely would. Give me aces. Give me aces. Give me aces. Give me aces. Actually, I have a flush. I'll just do this. I like multiples of 5. Multiples of 5 are pretty satisfying. Why are multiples of 5 so satisfying? Is that just like a cultural thing because of like times? Or is it deeper than that? I feel like it has to just be a cultural thing because of like, I'll meet you at the coffee shop at like 7:15 as opposed to like 7:12. But why did it start like that? Even if it is just like a cultural thing, the implication then is that, okay, well, something was significant about multiples of 5 enough for us to decide that this is a cultural thing at some point. We have 5 fingers. Do you think that actually is what it is? Because that makes sense. That's straight up the reason. Is it actually? That's kind of wild. That's really funny. 100% the reason? I think it has to be. We created our entire system of math around the way we count. I guess that makes... I mean, I guess that's intuitive. Does Jimbo have 4 or 5 fingers? I don't think Jimbo has fingers. Well, there is the 4 fingers Joker, but I don't know if that's indicative of Jimbo having 4 fingers. Can you get the Wall and Violet Vessel? You can indeed get the Wall and Violet Vessel in the same run. I think we ditch Todd here for the red card. And then we can probably just do this run X multless, unless we get photo, in which case I will be pivoting because it's red stake. Full house. Bang. Jold card. 14 clams boots. There are actually older cultures that counted differently, and because of that, instead of using base 10, they used like base 30 or something. Interesting. I will throw the entire game for Ankh red card here. Tragic. God, I just have to aura instead. Fuck my chud life. Do I ever sell Hanging Chad for straps here? I think when we have red card, probably not, but I really want to. I think you could even justify selling Scholar for straps. Honestly, I'm going to do that shit. 1 Temperance, and it's the correct play. Although, in fairness, Bootstrap's red card, pretty big conflict of interest. Some do base 12 because if you count the rows in your fingers with your thumb, you have 12 rows. Oh, really? I guess that makes sense. Erosion? Could even be erosion here. Hungman, do we dare erosion? Let's erosion boots instead of red card boots. That's just funny enough for me to take it. The Focus Shock sponsored delivery. It's on its way as we speak. Wait, so did you like DoorDash ice cream? Is this like a good method? Just like full stop? Like, do people actually DoorDash ice cream? I feel like that shit would melt, right? I ordered ice cream. Doesn't it like melt? You know what? Let's ditch the bootstraps and let's just go brainstorm erosion. I think that's really funny. They have special bags for it. Oh, do they? Okay. Okay. Definitely should have re-triggered Chad for the money. I'll fix that here because we'll draw none of the lucky cards that we have in our deck because we don't have any. If it's a big container, it's cost effective and warms up harder. Okay, you got me there. The big container justification is pretty based. I'll give you that. There's the Red Seal Ace for if this was my first day on Earth and we decided to just full pivot Scholar. Depends on how far the shop is, too. Might only take 2 minutes to get to you. That's fair. It's about 10 minutes away by bike. That's why I ordered. Yo, having shit that close to you by bike is actually, like, the best thing in the entire world. I'm not gonna lie. Is there actually gonna be a Balatro patch? Yes, but there's no longer a, like, release date for it. It was supposed to be by the end of 2025. That didn't happen, and now there's just not a set release date for it. It just comes out whenever it comes out. But the new Balatro patch does still exist. It is still being actively worked on, and it will come out at some point. We should just have an Ancient Joker, but aces. We got hot take again. Dude, I agree. Some kind of X-Molt for Ancient Joker. Also, spoiler alert for speaking of the update, spoiler alert for the video that I have in the works right now, which is I'm making a part 2. I've talked about it very briefly on stream before. I'm making a part 2 to my video that I made last August about what I want in the new update. Half of the video is going to be reviewing that video and seeing if the takes still hold up, and then the other half of the video is like things that I want now that I am like slightly more experienced. One of the takes that I have, one of like the new takes that I have that I don't think is that bad of a take, if I'm being 100% honest. I think Seeing Double should either get a rework or should be reverted back to what it was originally. Which I know doesn't make it any better in the context of Gold Stake, but Seeing Double is already fucking ass in Gold Stake, and I will stand on that. It's Duo, but it's way worse. It's Duo, but it can fumble, which is, like, terrible. It absolutely should not get reverted. No, I 100% disagree. Because then it would give Sevens something. It would give Sevens, because we would get, like, an Ancient Joker for Sevens, so Sevens would have technology. And, like, Seeing Double and Old Seeing Double are both, like, terrible. So it wouldn't even matter in the grand scheme of Gold Stake. Seeing Double's usage rate would go down by, like, 4%. It used to give ×2 for only 7 of clubs. Yeah, I think that's fine, bro. I think that's fine. Just an idol for specifically 7 of clubs is ass. Yeah, but it's already ass, so we might as well make it like flavorful ass. That's what I'm getting at. Current Seeing Double is already fucking terrible. I'm not gonna lie. It's a ×2. Yeah, but it's an inconsistent ×2. It's absolutely not ass. I'm standing on this, bro. Seeing Double is dog shit. It only works for like 2 pairs, bro. It's not consistent enough with pair. Because pair wants the ×2 to not be fumbleable. It's not consistent enough with pair for it to be good. As just a ×2. I would rather it just be some... Even if it's bad synergy with 7s, I would rather it be synergy with 7s than be just another dogshit ×2 Joker. It's not consistent enough on pairs, my ass. I'm not saying it's completely inconsistent on pairs. I'm saying it's like the only X-Molt that's not on trigger in the entire game that you can fumble into pairs. Aside from Flower Pot, which is like impossible to do on pairs, but conceptually they're the same thing. Seeing Double for pairs is what Flower Pot is for 2 pairs, and Flower Pot also sucks cock. Like, I would rather 7s just have something rather than Seeing Double just continue to be the worst X-Molt Joker in the game. Who's ready for Deltarune? Me, 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 me. I didn't know Flower Pot was me for real. All right, let's get rid of Erosion for the brainstorm photo, Chad. He's just saying shit. I'm literally not, bro. Both iterations suck, but one is like more flavorful and makes sense contextually with just giving 7s anything to work with. And I'm okay with that. Also, Idol already exists, so this argument is stupid because Idol has existed in the game. I'm not saying that Idol is like comparable to current Seeing Double, because current Seeing Double is better, but like it's a better effect for flavor, and it makes Seeing Double marginally worse, yo. Marginally worse. In the grand scheme of things, Seeing Double's usage rate is probably already dog shit. It just makes sense for 7s to have something. Make it a better 7s Joker. And I do clarify that in the video. If I got my way, it would be neither. If I got my way, Seeing Double is neither what it does currently or the ×2 idols thing. Seeing Double is a normal pick when playing pairs. It's X-Molt that you take. Yeah, but it's like the worst X-Molt that you take, man. If it can whiff, I don't want that shit. It's bad, bro. I'm sorry. It's the worst flat X-Molt Joker. For sure. Streamer, who is the most goated X-Molter and why is it Campfire? Nah, you're based, bro. I'm not. You will receive no argument from me. Campfire's the fucking goat. It's the worst flat X-Molt, but flat X-Molt is leagues more usable than old Seeing Double. Yeah, but old Seeing Double has personality, man. We don't need a 17th dogshit, like, flat X-Molt Joker. And again, if I had my way, it would be neither of those effects because they're both bad. But if I have to pick from one or the other, personally, give me old Seeing Double, man. Streamer, no, please, no disrespects on the name of Seeing Double. Nah, man, I'm disrespecting Seeing Double all day. All day. Don't like him. That's a crazy take. It's a crazy take, but I can agree with it being a crazy take, but I still don't disagree with the take regardless. Also, welcome in Zevian. It's an A-tier Joker? No, the fuck it's not, bro. What? Old Seeing Double is complete dog shit. Fuck you mean personality. It gives 7s a win condition, man. That's personality. Again, I'm not saying it's good. I think Old Seeing Double would conflict with Idol too much. I mean, yeah, that's a reasonable take for sure. The Campfire take is a crazier take, IMO? Nah, bro, Campfire is, like, definitively one of the best X-Molt Jokers in the entire game. The only thing that Campfire has going against it is it's a $9 Joker. But Campfire in, like, 99% of Gold State games is... If you find it, you just win. Let's do one of these. Old Seeing Double overlaps too much with Idol and Trib. Yeah. I mean, that's a fair take. In an ideal scenario, I think Seeing Double does something completely different than what it currently does, or Old Seeing Double, but I like Old Seeing Double more, and I'll stand on it. We don't need Seeing Double to just be ramen, but with a more infuriating downside. Campfire is a $9 Joker that you spend $1 billion on per ante. Costs way more than $9. Yeah, man, but it's like you need to be having good econ in Gold Stake to be winning anyway. So like if you have good econ and then you're also rewarded with your good econ by having a Joker that scales to like 5x every ante. Sure, it resets and that's annoying, but like you can consistently at the very least 3x it every ante. Very good. Seeing Double rework idea: if a played hand contains a scoring 7, all played cards count as lucky cards. Isn't that already a... What is that from? That's from Extra Credit, is it not? Retrigger all played 7s. Bang. Honestly solved, bro. Honestly solved. I would be so okay with that. That sucks. It's niche, and I do think it's bad, but like... Give 7s something, bro. Bump it up to rare and have it retrigger 7s twice. Solved. Solved. Anything but current day Seeing Double, man. Fuck that guy. It's a $9 Joker that you can basically pay $2 to add times 0.25 for the ante at almost any time. Yeah, exactly. Seeing Double rework: if first hand of round has only one card, add a permanent copy to deck and draw it to hand. Campfire and Obelisk aren't good for every run, but they're still good Jokers. Loyalty card works for like one build and it's complete doo-doo dog shit. Also, I'm not gonna lie, chat. In doing research for the update part 2 video, I had to scroll through the Balatro, I was gonna say subreddit, the Balatro Discord channel, and I was absolutely crestfallen to see a discussion about loyalty card in the Balatro Discord, where Thunk literally said verbatim, and I quote, "Loyalty card is not getting a rework." That actually made me like immeasurably sad. Yippee? No, man, not yippee. No, man. Not yippee. In fact, the exact opposite of yippee. Hi, I'm still here. What's up, Drake? I thought you were going to bed, bro. What happened to that? I haven't touched Balatro in like half a year. I have you on in the background. Oh. Yeah, I don't touch Balatro like at all, but I wanted to touch it so that I could like do research for the video. But I was so sad to read that sentence in the Balatro. Literally verbatim, loyalty card is not getting a rework. That made me immeasurably sad. Also should have taken Mime into the plant, but also we can just get glass and then it's free, so whatever. 07 Drake, ad jail. I gotta wait for Drake to get back from ad jail so I can tell him to sub. Would a rare Joker retriggering 7s twice be kind of balanced? I think it would be bad for gold state. It would be fun for high score because there would be another, like a retrigger every one of X card Joker we don't have yet, and that would be tech with idle specifically. So it'd be fun for high score. But yeah, for gold stake, it would literally just be, it would just be exactly what Ampy said. It would be another Baron at the end of the day. It would end up being, especially if you made it rare to balance the double retrigger trait, it would essentially just be way worse sock because 7s have no like retrigger synergy. So the only thing that would really do for, the only thing that would really be broken with on gold stake is like lucky cards. For lucky cards, I think it would be fire, but other than that, it would literally would not matter in like 9 out of 10 games. So I think it would be completely fine. I think it would be completely fine. I would like a hack for 6 through 9 and one for 10 and ace. I would love just any win condition for aces. The fact that 7s and aces don't have a win condition is fucking baffling to me, man. They're the two most, like, culturally significant poker ranks, and neither of them have jack shit in this video game. Aces have Scholar. Yeehaw, man. Nobody gives a fuck about Scholar, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. People care about Scholar, but if Dr. Spectre did not exist, nobody would give a fuck about Scholar. Sevens have Odd Todd, though. For real, for real. Yeah, you got me there, man. They do indeed have Odd Todd. Also, we're dead because I did not get any glass for this shit because I'm stupid as fuck. Wait, I have 5 hands. Aren't we just like not dead just off of steel? Loyalty card rework times 0.5x molt for every $5 spent in the shop. Yeah, it would have to be times 0.1 for that same metric, and even then, that would be pretty goddamn good. Unless we're not talking about rerolls, but I mean, even if we're not talking about rerolls, like that's still just better campfire. It's better campfire unless you have like a clearance sale voucher type of thing. I guess. But at the end of the day, that's still like really, really good. Doesn't Dr. Spectre have a Scholar Joker Sona? Yeah, that's why I was saying. That's the only reason why Scholar is relevant at all. Any way, shape, or form. Yeah, so we're like not dead here, right? Stop playing 5, you're massacring Blue Joker. Brother. Shit the road. Verdant Leaf? No, I have to sell the Blue Joker, man. Fuck. Sevens Joker should be econ/gamble related, slot machine flavor. I 100% agree, but at this point, man, I would be cool with literally anything. Doc has a tree Sona even. I mean, based, if we're being real. I think just get me out, bro. Unlock these skip tags. Just sell me a bluey. Unlock me a bluey, go next. Type shit. Man, Brainstorm photo is really good. That's weird. Challenge is unlocked. Yeah, that should have been last game, but like whatever. Everything in this video game needs a victory lap for some reason. Could be like times 0.2 molt every time you open 2 booster packs in a shop. I don't think we need an X molt red card, man. Can I be honest? I think plus molt red card has proven that we definitely don't need an X molt red card. 1 in 7 chance to gain $100 when a 7 is scored. Oops, all 6s upscales. 1 in 7 to get $100 when a 7 is scored? That's broken as fuck, bro. What is that? When a 7 is scored, too, not even when a 7 is played. If it was if it was when a 7 is played, if it was when played hand contains a 7, that would be like still super broken, but it would be like all right. Yeah, it's expected. I literally just whipped out my calculator to peep that. That's expected value of 14.2. Yeah, that's crazy money. And if it's scalable by oops, that's like some cryptid shit. When played hand contains 3 7s, 1 in 7 chance to gain $100. That's still like extraordinarily good. But yeah, something like that is more, that's like a step in the right direction. I think anything that gives you $100 on the spot should not be in the game. I think the maximum hit should be lucky cards, 20 bucks. Unless it's like some obscene shit. It's twice as likely as lucky cards and 5x the payout, literally 10 times better. Yeah. What do you think about a mechanic that implies sacrificing a poker hand? Recognition for scoring. What do you mean sacrificing a poker hand? I'm confused. Something like plus 20 mult and $20 if played hand contains 3 7s. Even $20, a guaranteed $20 if played hand contains 3 7s. Yeah, that's a niche mechanic, but like a guaranteed $20 for doing anything is fucking crazy. I think if it was guaranteed, it couldn't be higher than like 10 bucks. And even then, that's pushing it. It's a lucky card hit. Yeah, but like for playing 3 7s, bro. You get one lucky, you get one of those, and then you just spend all your money on making more 7s, and it goes infinite, for lack of a better term, right? I think a $20 hit in that context is kind of crazy. I mean, to put it into perspective, if you play 3 8s, granted it's a common joker, but if you play 3 8s, 8-ball gives you 3/4 of a tarot card. As opposed to 20 molten, $20. That just seems kind of ridiculous if it's a guarantee. Sacrificing 2 pair, which would make scoring like ace ace 2-2 only be valid for one of the pairs because it would skip 2 pair. That would be an interesting mechanic, but I feel like it would probably be too complex for the average person, for the average player. I think a more balanced thing would be like if it was a 1 in 7 to give 7. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. 1 in 7 to give $7 for each scored 7. And then you combine that with new seeing double, which re-triggers all 7s twice. Now it's a better business card. Huh? We have tech. We have tech. Yeah, let's rip a challenge here. Did I pay out the prediction? I did not. Locked in. Also, this would probably be a rare. I mean, bro, even for a rare, that's crazy value. Vagabond is a rare, and it gives you a tarot card per hand played, provided the fact that you have $4 or less. I guess having $4 is easier than playing 3 7s, but like, I digress. $20 is a bit insane. Bang. Oh, you only start with 5 challenges unlocked? For some reason, I thought you started with 10. That's all me. So you have to beat through challenge 15 to unlock Jokerless then, huh? That's kind of wild. Each challenge unlocks another? Right. All right, let's rip an omelet here. Let's rip an omelet here. Bang. Prediction is up. Let's go omelet. Coupon tag. Okay, I completely forgot how this works, aside from the fact that we start with eggs. All blinds give no reward money. Extra hands no longer earn money. Earn no interest at end of round. I'm assuming every source of econ is just banned. Banned cards. Why is Cloud9 not banned? What the fuck? Seed money, money tree banned. Oh, wait, have I not unlocked Cloud9? Wait, is Cloud9 an unlockable? No shot. Gold Seal's not banned either? Only end of round income? Yeah, Cloud9 is end of round. Cloud9 just isn't banned? Mail-in not banned? Is Cloud9 available at the beginning of the game? Yeah, we've literally seen it already. So Cloud9 just isn't banned. Why? Thunk probably forgot. Yeah, I guess, man. Does this bump up Cloud9 on our tier list at all, fellas? Does this give Cloud9 any sort of brownie points whatsoever? The omelet streaking tier list, truth nuke. Remember, extra hands give no reward money, so green and stuff are OP. Yeah. So we have $15 of value every round while we have all these eggs. No money. So you're guaranteed $4 in your first shop. See, this is a bum-ass challenge, dude. Just off of first shop RNG alone. Because if you have no jokers in your shop that are $4, or if you have just like a bad shop roll and then you go into the buffoon pack and it's ass. I guess you're always selling an egg round one though, because if you go into the buffoon pack and it's good, then you're selling an egg to put something in the slot. No, never mind. Never mind. I think that's chill. Mystic Summit or Showman. Showman's really funny in the context of this. But it's not in the cards. I mean, we just sell an egg and we go to Mystic Summit and then we just play some flushes. Showman for another egg? Yeah, exactly. See, chat's got that on lock. Bang. More eggs. 0 clams. Bro, Showman, fucking go away, man. I was gonna make a joke about how we could have blocked for you, but that's not even how Showman works. What a bum, bro. Get his ass out of here. I don't want him. Could have had 2 Showmans. Yeah, truth nuke. Isn't there a bug if you have 2 Showmen? I know I've asked this before and I didn't retain the information that chat gave to me, but there's some kind of bug with double Showman, is there not? Shortcut, the best Joker in the game. The bug is something else? I could have sworn it was something to do with like multiple Showmen. It's when you sell a Joker for another one of itself. You didn't retain the 7 information? What? That has nothing to do with the Showman synergy, as it were. When you sell a Joker for another one of itself, that Joker can then show up again even after you drop a Showman. Oh. Got it. So it's not exclusive to Showman? Well, it kind of is, right? Because you have to have Showman, but it doesn't involve 2 Showmen specifically. Got it. Okay. It's a Slay the Spire 2 reference. Do you guys think that bug makes Showman viable at all for gold stake? Is there ever a reality where you take a speculative Showman when you have an extra slot? I mean, if you have the extra slot for the Showman to live in for that long to where it would become relevant, then you're just win-moring, so never mind. That's never a thing. But it is tech that could come up. And that would make for a good clip. That's all I'm saying. Streamer, what did you think of extra credit? I liked extra credit quite a bit. Why would you not just sell the Showman for a second one of the Joker you want? Because you're trying to get the bug to work for that good YouTube Shorts viewer retention. I don't know, man. Fuck, no wheel. I do kind of want the shortcut here, but I think I'm gonna just keep the Mystic Summit, keep myself open. I got $44 in the tank. I think that's enough. I think we just sell every egg. Oh my god. Yo, banner Mystic Summit? Hey, anybody? Synergy. Synergy. I'm locked, bro. Give me Perkeo into Temperance for no particular reason. Todd's. Oh my god, we found Swash. Oh my god, we found Swash. Fuck yeah. GGWP. Okay, but I need chips still, though. Do I? This guy scales 12 every round. We want Todd, though. I want the Todd, but it's so much funnier if we don't have the Todd. It's so much funnier if we don't have the Todd, but, like, we need the Todd. It's White Steak, man. What do you need chips for? She makes a good point. She makes a good point. No, I think it's always Todd. I think it's always Todd. But I'm saddened by that. Just grab a bunch of Jupiters. That could also be. But then we need to sell the eggs anyway. I think it's fine to just rip Todd there. Rip a one-time Todd investment. I think that's completely okay. All evens. Yeah, classic. El Clásico. Trading card? They didn't fucking ban trading card? Bro, what are we doing? Why is there so much econ that's still just, like, readily available? Motherfuckers wonder why I think challenges are bad. Investment tag is so tech. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. It's less swashbuckler scaling, though. Mouth. I feel like we just play pairs into the mouth. That's got to be, like, the easiest thing. Now, we probably win in one flush, no? Oh, we also top deck the flush. Okay, so if we top deck the flush, we definitely play the flush, even if we don't win in one. But we do win in one because we're goated like that. Challenges are goated. Trust. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure, pal. Listen, I want them to be good, but unless there's, like... I've been advocating for this for, like, a year now, ever since I made that original update video. Unless there is, like, a custom challenges menu, or at the very least, like, a Slay the Spire, like, daily challenge sort of thing, challenges are gonna be bad, man. There's gotta be something else to it. Hack makes the build better, but, like, I have the Todd, man. Just let me scale my Swash. We sold an egg already? Maybe hold R. Truth nuke. Making actual hard challenges is goated. It's also just impossible if the base game is any indication, aside from RNG fests like Golden Needle. And Jokerless. Jokerless is the perfect challenge, bro. I think the existence of Jokerless is the quintessential problem with challenges, honestly, because you're just never topping Jokerless ever. All of the other 19 challenges are just terrible, and then Jokerless is peak. Like Thunk blew his entire load with Jokerless, and then just made 19 filler challenges just to get to, like, a solid number. We have a few challenges that are good, some white stake, some gold stake. You have mentioned your challenges quite a few times for your mod, and I do want to try them. I need a challenge that forces you to use Hiker. Yo, literally. The Long Walk. Call it the Long Walk. Eternal Nat Negative Hiker. All cards start with no chips. Yo, I'm cooking! Bro, no, that actually just makes Ante-1 impossible. Okay. Hear me out. Wait. Here's the tech. Here's the tech. Hear me out, because that makes Ante-1 too hard. Here's the tech, and then it still keeps the idea of, like, the challenge decks being an RNG fest, all right? Here's the tech. Negative Eternal Hiker. All cards start with no chips. Start with reworked seeing double. Reworked eternal, non-negative, seeing double. I'm good. Bro, hey, Thunk. You can just put me on the design team already, man. Local Thunk, you can just put me on the design team already, man. I could listen. This challenge deck shit, I'll have it wrapped up for you in no time. No time. Global chip count goes down with each round. That would also be fun. That challenge would be so mid. No, you just don't see the vision, bro. Any challenge where you're forced to use Hiker is peak. Thank God he's a solo dev. Nat negative Paradolia plus Nat negative Sock. Here's another challenge. You ready for it? Nat negative Paradolia, Nat negative Sock. Every boss is the mark. I'm cooking, bro. X-ray vision 2. Yeah, X-ray vision, the Squeakquel. All chip jokers are banned. Yeah, the long walk start with eternal negative Hiker and 32 cards 2 through 9. All chip jokers are banned. I don't even think you need it to edit the deck at all. Just I think that literally is a really fun challenge. Start with eternal negative Hiker, start with eternal reworked seeing double, or just like insert retrigger joker here. All other sources of chips are banned. I would say ban Hierophant, too. All other sources of chips are banned. That would be a pretty difficult challenge, I feel. But that would be pretty cool. The all Mark boss thing should be called Crossfire, because Marksman, yo, we're actually cooking with this. We're actually cooking with this. Are there any mods out there that allow you to, I know there's a custom deck mod. I've used it before for a YouTube video. Does that mod allow you to make your own challenge deck? Because this would high-key be a really good YouTube video idea for like long-form edited video. Just building our own challenge deck runs and seeing if we can beat them. Or like I played my chat's challenge decks or some shit like that. That would do really well, and it would be a fun video to make. I'd be down to just code your challenge ideas and send it to you. Wait, that'd be big. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna write this down in my YouTube video ideas, like notepad on my phone. I don't know if we'll end up doing this, but this does sound pretty fun. I played my chat's challenge deck. Challenge decks or challenge deck ideas? Probably just challenge decks. And then we need somebody in chat to make just like the most absurd fucking like unbeatable challenge ever, so that I can clickbait the thumbnail with that. We need one of the challenges to be like start with 0 cards in your deck or some bullshit like that. Gotta love the egg swash. The egg swash is big, bro. The egg swash is big. We could red seal 9s. I feel like we just blue seal it up. Good Hex, Truth Nuke. Ban that guy. Balatro, but if you play higher than Blackjack, you die. Didn't somebody pitch this to me already? Replace deck with regular 52-card deck before start of every blind. I feel like that would be really easy on white stake. On gold stake, that would be pretty... That would maybe be pretty neat. I feel like on gold stake, that just furthers pair spam, though, is the thing. Oh my god, throwback. Yo, we have to. Yo, we have to. No. That's just normal Balatro, Truth Nuke. I found out that if you ramp up difficulty to a certain point, it becomes you reset until you high roll. Like, we used to have one that was -2 shop size. Yeah, I mean, essentially. Streamer, I have an impossible challenge. Jokerless, black deck, gold stake, no planets allowed. Yeah, I think I would rather, like, fillet my nutsack on stream than attempt that. Although that would be really good, like, title clickbait. Or thumbnail clickbait. But that's also, like, really bad clickbait because that's, like, so unbelievable. It's crazy. It was 2 RNG, so we added an extra booster pack to balance it. Yeah, like, that seems fair. Throwback on times 1.5 is better than an egg. Yeah, but, like, you assume that I'm skipping again. Power outage in every round, and every round or 2 random suits get disabled. What about the fabled blue challenge? I'm not bringing back blue percent ever. Sorry. Sorry. Not happening, though. Blue percent is dead and buried, and it's better that way. We have a really funny challenge. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear the really funny challenge. Stubborn strategy, lose the run if played hand doesn't contain a pair. Yo, that's right up my alley. That's right up my alley. I'd be winning that sometimes without even trying. That's big. Bang. No blue seal, I'm sad. Was on top, by the way. How about blue percent, but everything else is banned instead of appearing but not being takeable? That could be a thing. You know what? We could maybe... That could be a thing for the video. Big blinds give nothing to simulate small blinds. That could be a thing for the video. Because that would at least make it beatable. It would just be really annoying. Would you be able to make challenge deck blue, though? That's the big thing. I don't want any of these. Another investment tag. Do we take? Probably. I think we don't win in the first 2 pair, right? So we just do this first. Yes, we have gold stake challenges. Nah, I meant would you be able to make... I wasn't talking about the stake. I meant would you be able to physically make challenge deck blue? Because if you can't, it's a deal breaker. Enhanced cards cost $3 when scored? That's psychotic, yo. You can set the challenge deck to be any deck. All right, you sold me. Nine followers away from your goal, by the way. Yeah, we're really close to 1,500. I peeped that last night. That's pretty sick. If y'all have any Balatro, you know, any Balatro heads out there that you think would like the videos, shoot them a message. Good psychotic or bad psychotic? If it's on white stake, good psychotic. If it's on gold stake, horrible psychotic. Immolate isn't banned? Yo, what is this fuck-ass challenge? Somebody get Local Thunk on the line. What is this? I'm gonna go get 9 alts for no reason. Don't get 9 alts. I want to do it the right way. I want to say that I've done it. And I can't say that I've done it if 9 alts get in the way. We also have one that's just super purple stake. Swash will be at 200. Dude, this is big. This is big for the Swash community. Imposter challenge. Every ante destroy half your deck until you destroyed 1 designated card inside your starting deck. Every ante, destroy half your deck until you've destroyed one designated card and start. So one random card inside your starting deck. The designated card can't be destroyed by the effect. I feel like that's just good though, right? No, I guess it's not good because if you don't find that motherfucker by like ante 4, you just have one card. Honestly, that's kind of silly. I like that. I like that. Two on top. Need Thunk on the line? Call 1-800-JOKER. I don't know if that's how phone numbers work, man. This is my last message for the night. Good night, liar. Or good morning, good evening, good afternoon. No, I mean, it's good night for me. I guess it's technically good morning, but I mean, I'm going to bed after this, so I would say good night is probably the most applicable out of those. If I recall, it used to be like that. I don't know. It's never been a thing here. Well, I'm just saying it's not enough digits for an American phone number at the very least. But you can turn it into stone for chips or something. If you have one card, we're arguing that you can just turn it into stone for free chips. Bro, you have one card. Your ass is passing away. Because that means you're only playing one hand, man. Even if you have a spectacular high card build, no high card build is lasting with one hand played. You just need an erosion. I mean, I guess. We probably should chalkboard here, but like, Swash seems extraordinarily reasonable. It seems very reasonable to not have to chalkboard here, so I'm gonna try and not to. You know what? That was fucking stupid. I'm trying to do this lossless, and I'm going for funny plays. I hope I lose now. That'll serve me right. Okay, I didn't really mean it, but like in fairness, it will serve me right. Should have kept a 5 cycle to 10. It is what it is. Okay, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I apologize, video game. I actually did not mean it. 5 of spades. Hey, easy. That's a 2 pair, baby. This doesn't win. I'm sad. No 5s on the backswing either. That works. Never punished. For the one card, you probably just need to reset until Charm Tag Judgment into scoring. And you also need to make the card bonus or stone in addition to finding a joker that gives molt. Do you get a notification when you've destroyed the imposter card? That's too much to code. You'll know at the end of the ante. So what's the strategy then? Lock in. Nah, but like true though. That is the definitive strat. Give me a temperance. You fuck. Bruh. Should have taken the chalkboard. Giga punished. Nah, I just rip the 2 pairs off the top every single day of my life. Wonder what the Swash record is. Do you think the Swash record was gotten on the omelet challenge? It had to have been, yeah. Are you Balatroing image? No, I'm Balatroing. Toga with Hydrate, I got you. On inflation, I don't remember what that is. I know it's a challenge. I don't remember what the challenge like entails. Got the omelet win literally 5 seconds before the 5-hour mark. Not bad. Everything becomes Google inflation. Fuck you. It's everything becomes $1 more expensive when you buy something. Oh. Wait, that could be, yeah, that could be good comms, actually. Challenge where every card in the shop is face down until you pick it up. That could be really fun. I think that's been done before, actually, has it not? I think. That would be a fun time, though. I think multiplayer has that, if I'm not mistaken. $241. I think we rock one more game and we just go over the 3 hours again. So what's the next challenge? 15-minute city. Is this the only challenge? Ride the bus shortcut? No restrictions? Oh, I see. I mean, I think this is still fine at the end of the day. I see. Doc has a playlist of community challenges like this from years ago. Yeah, but like we're better at the game now. Surely. Just get the plant boss? Wait, you're a genius. All right, I'm not running a prediction on this one because all the predictions have been like ass rates. I'm just gonna lock in. Oh my god, economy tag. We got that shit, Heike. Bro. Danke. I don't even remember doing this challenge. I'm not gonna lie. 6 clams, list on straights. Yep, GG. Oh, hit the road? Wait, that's pretty sexy too, actually. Ball right. Ball right. Let's put you over here. I'm gonna get one list trigger because of hit the road. Honestly, that's fine though, because hit the road is really funny here. I have 8 jacks. Yeah, we're chilling. Could be magician card. Could be spectral pack for like an onk. Onk shortcut would be hilarious. I think it's probably just magician card overstock. Skip the spectral pack. Dusty's fine. Fuck the list money. I have lucky cards. Honestly, it's probably extraordinarily reasonable to just play this challenge and ignore the bus the whole time, yeah. I'm not going to do that because I'm a D1 pair spammer. $20 hit. It's all over the screen. But I digress. Three oak, no full house is tragic. The strat is to either ignore... The strat is to ignore either bus or shortcut? Nah, I'm playing into both. You can't stop me. There's our runner. This just wins now. Actually, we probably just ignore bus now and get our molt from straight levels. Bruh. Hungman, we'll just hang every face aside from jacks. Perfect. Bonk. Scrambled challenge where Joker order is shuffled each round and Tarot's chosen randomly. That's crazy. That's actually pretty fun as well, though. These are some good ideas that y'all are coming up with. Local Thunk, I'm just saying, if you're watching, you know, I know some people. I know some people for the challenge deck team. We've seen like 3 Neptunes in shop, right? At least 2. It might have been 3. Squimbo for ignoring shortcut. Baseball card, probably better than... No, I don't even think it's better than Hit the Road. We start with 8 jacks in this deck. What a goofy hand. Play this doesn't win, so I get 2 runner procs. Bro. This list is ass. I need to get out of immediately. Why are we selecting cards to wheel? I don't know, man. Stencil? Nah. Nah. Oh, there's rebate. Gimme. If we find an obby, we auto-win. Yeah, for the obelisk straights into straight flush pivot, right? That's what you mean? License could be something. I don't think it's ever strength, because we don't want to strength more jacks, and we don't want to strength away kings. Because we don't have any, like, 2s or anything. The arm? What? Oh. Mikey just not playing straights into this boss. Sure, 2 pair. Molt trigger, easy peasy. Fuck you, arm, idiot. Think you're getting my levels? Think again, pussy. See you in the lobby. Bruh. Never a Saturn when we want it. What skip tags do we still need? Like all of them. There's a time and a place for those. There's a time and a place for those. And the time and the place are white stake not in challenge deck. Probably plasma, huh? I guess there's no rules when we're doing lossless shit for, like, running multiple white stake games as long as we don't lose. So maybe the angle with the skip tags is we just run, like, 1,000 plasma deck white stake games. We get, like, some broken-ass thing, and then as soon as we get that, we just full skip. Monolith but good. Monolith but all other X-Molt is banned. Literally. Literally. It's white stake Mad World. Trust. Go like this. Ace purple seal. I just don't want the ace, man. Campfire is sexy. I want to keep shit the road because it's funny though. Pin of Shame, where jokers you want to sell or cards you want to discard each have a 1 in 2 chance of becoming eternal instead. Cards would remain drawn until end of round. I don't like the cards thing. The jokers thing is kind of fun. That mechanic with jokers just makes a lot more sense as well. Mad World auto win unless mark. Must lose every small and big blind, have a permanent bones. So you just get no, isn't that just like cruelty? If you have a permanent bones. Wait, if you have a permanent bones, then you just can't lose. You still get interest? Oh, you do still get interest. Cruelty, but times 0.25 blind scaling. That would be true cruelty. That would make it a lot more challenging, I think. You know what else you could do to make cruelty more challenging if you wanted to do that? Just don't lock it to white stake. We've been over this. I know I'm not getting rebate value, but that's okay. Spaceman. The eye? No. I'm taking Spaceman over rebate. You can't stop me. Hang him. I'm going to eep, else I will pass out at my desk. Good night, everyone. Good night, Andrew. Thank you for pulling up to stream, man. Appreciate you. Just have the game make a negative bones on the small and big blind, but not the boss. Yeah, that could be something. Actual cruelty. Cruelty plus the screen strobes violently after every hand played. That would be really funny. Maybe not for people with, like, disabilities, but, like, be really funny. Oh, Spaceman, you dumb chud. Oh no, bad boss. Boss should be fine. We have scaling molt and scaling chips, and we've been keeping up with both. This boss is like a nothing burger, I think. Also, it's white steak, so nothing matters. Your consequences, your actions have 0 consequences. I was about to say your consequences have 0 actions, and then I locked into how that would make literally 0 fucking sense. Saturn level, baby. Saturn level, baby. Maybe this is how Spaceman is supposed to work, I guess. I don't know. You reckon I had a slot for dice there? We could have sold shit the road, I guess, but I really want to make that work, if I'm being completely honest. Bonk. Spaceman is paying his debts in Saturns. Truth nuke. I don't mind that. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to toss it out there. I don't mind that at all. Holy hermits, bro. Is that a side effect of challenge deck? Is that hermit appears in the shop like 6 times more often? Good lord. Magician. Just get a face card out of there because I've been holding this dumbass death for like forever. On second thought, this challenge deck feels like Slay the Spire's deck building. You gotta remove your starter cards. Isn't that just like how Balatro works? Aren't you always removing your starter cards? You're always removing your starter cards and keeping your value that you add, yes? I feel like that's just like Balatro, but in a nutshell. God damn, dude. It's criminal. That's fucking criminal. Any knowers? Any analog horror fans? Blue seal. Damn it. I have a blue seal yet? No. Death guard. Give me another hungman. I mean, yeah, that works. Bonk. I am in fact a knower. A knower's in chat, baby. Let's go. W level up. Does this make it win now? Hey, money too. That does not win, in fact. Big, bro, big. I've said it somewhere before, but your deck starts bloated with 52 non-blue seals, and Cert helps unbloat it by increasing the amount of blue seals in deck. Pretty much, man. That's why Certy is so good, is even though it's bloating the deck, quote unquote, it's increasing the density of shit that you care about, right? I.e. just literally anything that is not a red seal. Yet another run that was just like, here's a win for you. People call Bootstraps a bad Joker. Yeah, I'm coming around on Bootstraps. I still think it's bad in the grand scheme of plus molt, but like, it's very workable. He can do things. Crazy that we're winning with Hit the Road on the left. I mean, it's white stake. I don't think it's that crazy. I don't think it's that crazy. Little crazy? Maybe. Unexpected? Nah. You know what I mean? Hello? Why am I keeping you? The fuck? Kind of like Campfire, except you're not spending your econ. It's less bootstraps and more Elon Musk, the Joker. Well, Elon's the exact type of person to like do the whole pull yourself up by your bootstraps type of thing, so I feel like that tracks. Dog shit. Saturn card. Big. Boss says faces drawn face down. That should be fine. The fuck? Oh. I am not smart. Also, W Spaceman, yo. He's been putting in work. Bonk. Damn it. Garbage ass? Just give me a wheel. Go next. I think I'm going to play Cruelty, or not Cruelty. I think I'm going to play Golden Needle after this and see if I can develop a strategy. Has anybody ever tried Golden Needle win streaking? Maybe that's the next big thing. Maybe us Gold Stake win streakers are sleeping on this. Yeah, it wasn't good. I love how to-do list is not discovered despite having bought it this run. Yeah, that's like the whole thing with challenges, man. It was just RNG dying early game and RNG insta-loss to water. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I want to try it. My hubris is telling me that I wouldn't fall to such shortcomings, but the video game I know would definitely make it so that I would fall to such shortcomings. Two jacks. We'll hold the hungman for post. Mark. Have you tried falling down the stairs for fun? Golden Needle is too unpleasant to win streak. Morale loss. I feel like there's tech here that could be discovered. I don't think there is, but I feel like there could be. It can't be that bad, is what I constantly bring myself back to. Even though it is, in fact, definitely that bad. I feel like we just fucking skip here, but I think Violet Vessel might... Nah, we have shortcut. Vessel never matters. We could definitely have full skipped, but I digress. Streamer bad boss. Only if we get, like, bus nuked. Honestly, we could just play the face cards. Like, this isn't even that bad of a boss. We have, what, 31 base molt? Bus isn't even a ×2. No hit the road. I guess that's a fair gripe. But I think with shortcut at our disposal, it's still fine at the end of the day. Could have grabbed a luchador there over the spaceman. That was probably the winning play. Saturn Neptune is crazy given the context. Could be Supernova over Spaceman just for something. I think we need something a little bit more. Go next. No molt trigger, we're getting half of this. So like 30-ish grand. I still feel like we're fine into Vasa. That's if we don't reset Bust, though. But Bust is kind of marginal. I think we'll be chilling. Steel helps. Steel Death helps, especially. I want that? No. I think this is fine, yeah? Even with no molt triggers? Yeah, okay, we're chilling. Cool. Boop went. Whee! Negative double? Have I unlocked both of these? I've unlocked neither. We full skip, gentlemen. Don't challenges not unlock? Oh, fuck, you're right. Thins. It's okay, you'll get there eventually, man. Oh, wait, I definitely should have moved Blueprint to where I knew it, because then we could have just discarded a Jack, and that would have shown us where Blueprint is. Alright, it's gotta be here, right? Or am I tripping? Brother. Bang. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, okay, so we don't get those unlocks. That's kind of tragic. For the record, I do want to see what the negative tag was, though. Yeah, I mean, perfect example of why you don't take negative tag, right? And expect it to, like, do anything fucking good. Okay, we're gonna stop there. So we got, what was our total progress for the night? 2 white stakes, a red stake, and 2 challenges. 5 games total. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. I was lurking the entire stream, :3ing. Doc beat me up in a Magic earlier. You're telling me I missed an opportunity to play Magic with Doc? Fuck, man. I appreciate the lurk, Fallen. Many thanks. Many thanks. All right, we'll stop the timer there. 5:23. I gotta DM myself that for mañana. 5:23. Bang. Okay. 99% of Balatro players pass negative tags before they hit negative blueprint. Truth nuke. Truth nuke. Thank you for the stem. Good night. No problem for the stem, bro. Okay. Who we rating into? What's the angle here? Oh, we gotta look at stats. What percentage of the collection? 18%. So we still got 6% collection. Hey, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Come on now. Alright, anyway. What's the raid angle? Vagabond and blueprints. Dolly's doing a co-working stream? I don't know what that entails. Music production, I guess. Anyhow. He has literally asked you, though? Yeah, I do know. It's hard for me to carve out time twofold because A, I'm bad at managing my time. Well, I mean, that's like literally the only reason. I'm bad at managing time, so it's either I actually don't have time or like I'm pretending I don't have time so that I seem productive. I digress. Good for the studier lurkers in chat? Maybe. I think I'm just going to let y'all disperse again. I feel bad doing that 2 nights in a row, but there's just not a fantastic raid angle. I guess we could raid like a 1 viewer Balatroer if that exists. Any smaller Balatro Andes in chat? Any gold stakers? We got a purple staker in chat. Kibi. We got a black staker in chat. That's the 24/7 channel. I'm seeing literally 0 gold stakers in chat. This is tragic, man. The person with I am playing cards and shit in their title is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That did pull me towards their channel. But they're playing white stake. Oh god, they're playing white stake on 1x speed. I'm so sorry, but I can't subject people to 1x speed. Yeah, I'm not seeing that many good angles, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna let y'all disperse. Chat, love you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, grinding out more of the collection. I want to play other games on stream, but like if I'm not playing Balatro for the full 3 hours, then it's just not like efficient with the collection maxing at all. So it is what it is. Anyway, chat, love you guys. Stay safe, sleep well, and have a good one. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.